Hi, friends, and welcome to Nature Check's Arda Campaign, the show where you come for the game and stay for the science. Hi, my name is Sheryl. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the Dungeon Master for the Arda Campaign. I'm also a PhD candidate studying ecology at the University of Illinois at Chicago, and when I'm not doing my research, I'm a science communicator, and you can find me on the internet as the Roving Naturalist, and I play lots of Dungeons & Dragons, including being a player over on the First Watch on YouTube, where we're doing a campaign set in a seaside city. Next, there's Peter.
Seaside City, say that 6 times fast. Hi, my name is Peter. I'm the person without a prepared intro. I use he, him pronouns. And when I'm not playing Dungeons and Dragons, I get paid to do agricultural research at North Carolina A&T University. The A stands for agricultural. So basically I'm like half of the university. And when I'm not doing that, I take pictures of bugs and I post those pictures on the internet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Here I play Cedric, the dwarven cleric. He also uses he, him pronouns.
Excellent. Then there's Nancy.
Hello. Hi, my name is Nancy. I'm an entomologist, which means that I study insects, as you can see in my background. I live in Quito, Ecuador. I conduct my own personalized tours of Ecuador focused on bugs and ecology and a little bit of local culture. And on this show, I play Kay. She is a roguish young woman who's also an Aasimar. And our pronouns are she, her.
That's never going to die. And then there's Cindy.
Hi, I'm Cindy, she, her. I'm a science enthusiast. I also am a part-time podcast producer. You can check out Did You Win over on Voxel Productions if you happen to be a fan of the very short-lived Hulu original series Battleground. It's a political mockumentary, so if you're into that kind of thing, you should go check that out over on Hulu, and then go check out Did You Win on Voxel Productions everywhere you find podcasts. Here, though, I am playing Nautia, the water method druid, also she, her.
And that's the crew. You, the audience, know that you can hang out with us in the Twitch chat. You can use your channel points that you earn by watching us for a certain amount of time. You can use those channel points to purchase perks to help the player characters, or to purchase rolls on the wild magic table to create chaos in the game. And you can also check the reference section down below for the social media handles for the whole Nature Check cast, as well as a link to our Discord, our updated streaming schedule, and like information about our other social media. Like you can watch silly clips from previous episodes on our Instagram and stuff like that. You also know that you can find the video recordings of our games on our YouTube channel and the audio versions on all podcast platforms. That's all the things. There's a cat. Just a cat tail.
Yeah.
All right, and
The cat.
there's the rest of the cat. With our announcements out of the way, we will roll the intro now.
for the day.
Well, there we are. We're back, so you can
Oh,
figure it
no.
out now. Hello, friends. We're back. I know we look a little different now, and that's because I wanted to let all of you be able to see the maps and the screens and things for what we're doing today. And I definitely just messed that up because I have so many tabs on my screen. Anyway.
Something just attacked us in a big scary cave.
Yes. So let's do the recap. Okay. After leaving the temple in the mountains and the Muskin community it now houses, you continued northeast toward the volcano. A navigational mishap did cause a delay as you fought a snowflake ooze at the head of a valley crawling with the creatures, but eventually you made it back on track. When you set up camp for the night, you were visited by a trio of telepathic horses called Esperi that ride the winds over the mountain range. The next day, you continued traveling until you reached the volcano and found a way inside via the mouth of a lava tube. It is now early evening on Pelorum, the 21st day of Pelarun, and you are inside the maze of lava tubes. Nautia heard squishing footsteps and smelled something musty, and now invisible weird teeth are biting Cedric's shoulder. I need everyone to roll initiative! Woo!
That intro sounded delicious.
Yay. Delicious?
Yeah. You're like soft squishing and
Soft
bing
squishing.
nom.
Musty smell.
Musty smell.
Musty smell. Mm.
Soft
I'm
squishing.
just gonna roll this with your dice.
Some weird
Rolling
teeth.
initiative.
Nice. All right, initiative.
That's
Ooh.
good.
Let's-
Good if the cleric goes last, right? I think that's what I heard. Something.
Okay.
Cool.
Am I not going last?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh man, y'all. You know what happens, audience? If the monsters go first, it ends in a TPK.
TPK.
All right, who thinks they
I mean,
have...
only if it can like restrain most or all of
That's
us.
true.
quickly.
Yes, or
I mean,
like
I'm already
Or
being
incapacitate us quickly.
yes, it's not grappling you, Cedric. It just bit you, and I don't remember how much damage it did, but it did do damage to you.
I don't know. I will say I'm not at full, but I don't know it. I don't think I was. I don't think I had healed up fully
Okay,
from the previous
that's
creature
okay.
you had munch on me. So
We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, the snowflake oozes that had both ends of you. Who thinks they have the highest initiative?
Not it.
Not it.
yeah, not
Okay,
it.
what have you got?
A 20?
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Awesome.
Must be nice.
Well, what have you two got then? You both think you're last, huh?
I got a 6.
Cedric wins.
Yay.
Okay, 7 for Nautia, 6 for Cedric. You know, a lot of people that say they like having the cleric go last in initiative because you can just like mop up what everybody else has done.
Yeah, I can roll some ones that won't change anything. That's what I'll do.
Alrighty, so Nancy/K, you should be able to see the battle map, correct? And you see your 3 figures.
You gotta it's a big battle
It
map.
is a
So
big-
it starts off.
Well, it's a big
You gotta
map,
zoom all
but
the
very
way out
little
to
of
find
it
yourself.
is actually revealed to you all. So,
Yeah, it was like black squares,
hold on.
black squares, black
Yep.
squares, black squares.
Oh, there it is.
yeah, and you should be able to see
hold
your
on.
3 figures, right?
Oh my god, we're so small.
You're so
Okay, hold
it's
on.
a big volcano.
Volcanoes are big.
Do, 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 do.
Alright, there we are. Where are these squishy things? I see us.
They're
see you.
invisible.
They're invisible. You cannot see.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
They are invisible.
So
Are they like actually invisible, or are they like invisible because it's dark?
You
We all
had
have
cast
dark vision.
daylight. Yeah, you all have dark vision, and you had actually cast daylight on yourself at the end of last session, I believe.
Right.
So you're like glowing like the sun right now. But you do
And we
not,
still can't see
You
them.
do not see them.
Still can't see the thing that's on Cedric.
Yes.
So okay, I have been bit, so I have some kind of non-visual information. What
Yes.
what does it feel like? What does being bit feel like, DM?
So I said
Can I-
weird teeth.
Yes,
Which
you did.
is not a great description.
Nope.
I don't.
It's a
Like,
C
that's-
minus in your creative writing
Yeah,
class, Sheryl.
thank you. Weird teeth, and it smells really musty. That's all you got on this sort of
Can
like
I tell like
first
a direct?
pass.
Is it still biting me?
No.
Or is it okay? So like I felt something like tear out a chunk,
Yeah.
and then okay.
Yes.
So I guess I'm probably like clutched the wound.
Yeah.
And kind of like fell forward, and I'm like looking around.
Yep.
Sorry, Kay. I was hoping to get some information to give you something useful.
It's okay.
I mean, your information is it's somewhere near Cedric, presumably.
Yeah. Where'd it go?
Somewhere near Cedric, presumably. Okay. Well, can I just like move here and like slash at everything that my arm can possibly reach?
So basically how this works is when you cannot see your enemy, you can attack a square.
Okay.
And
I can attack a square.
yeah, so you can attack a square. And if the enemy is in that square, you have a 50% chance of hitting them. So basically you have to pick a square, and if the square is the right square, then there's a 50% chance that you'll actually hit the thing in the square.
Like
Okay,
Battleship,
if only
but even
Fletcher
harder.
was here to like blast open a hole.
So yeah, basically you can tell me what square you're attacking and we'll figure it out.
Oh, I guess I'll try and swing at this square right in front of Cedric.
The one that's like in between
This
the
one?
two of you.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, roll an attack.
All right, we're gonna try really hard. I guess I'm gonna use my sickle.
Okay.
Well, I got a natural 20,
Amazing.
so I got 27.
Under my keyboard, please hold.
So hopefully it's there.
You do not hit anything.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you wasted a 20. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate.
Are you though? You're the one who made the invisible monsters.
I didn't make this invisible. This is straight out of Monster Manual number 1. Yeah, are you doing anything else?
Can I still move?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you
Or
would only use
can
part
I
of your
move?
movement, right? So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was whatever this is. I'm gonna, I guess, move back here.
Okay,
Just
cool.
in case. Well, Nadia's just gonna have to like barf in a cone and hopefully she hits something.
Awesome. Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, I have so many tabs open right now. It's unreal. Cedric, does a 17 hit your armor class?
Yes.
That was a very long pause.
Yeah, sorry. I had to. I was reading, trying to find a spell that would be useful
That
against.
is okay. And you take 6 more points of weird tooth bite damage.
All right.
And it
Do I
smells
get
very
any?
musty.
Do I get any sense of which direction the bite is coming from? Where's the bite on my body?
Oh wow. Make
A proprioception check.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I guess we'll make it a wisdom check because it's like an awareness / perception adjacent thing.
Okay.
Proprioception sounds like perception.
Yeah, it does. It's 12.
A 12. So you think it's in like the way that your avatar is
My
currently
token?
faced. Yeah.
Okay.
It's somewhere in the front half of what you can affect,
Okay,
not the back
okay.
half.
Okay, got you. Okay. I think it's in front of me. And I kind of like hold out my shield and mace, like I'm almost like trying to like block, like not mechanically doing anything, but just kind of narratively, just like I'm like trying to gesture that it's on that side of me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nautia.
So yeah, then I'm going to sort of go over towards Cedric, and in that area that he just gestured toward.
So he's
Go
gesturing
ahead
kind of toward
and-
the area, like part of that area is in between you and him. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not it's not the way we came, right? It's like
So I guess I'm gesturing towards these 3 squares,
Yeah,
right?
basically. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Then I will basically aim away from Cedric, but sort of try to hit those squares sort of in front of him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that stinking cloud.
Okay. Awesome.
Ooh.
What kind of effect is that?
So that is so it's a smelly fog. Duplicate stinking cloud. Where is spreads in a 20-foot radius, 20 feet high. So that should be a chunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would probably move, sort of shift
Yeah.
away so I can just do a sort of that square in front of him.
Okay.
And then yeah, and then it's a fortitude save for anyone who's in that area or they become nauseated.
And
And
can't
it's gonna
remember if-
last a very long time.
I can't remember if we've discussed this narratively. Is this a mouth generated cloud?
I think so. I
Okay.
think so.
does this include poison or the stun effect? Or like the stun condition?
No, it's just nauseated,
Okay.
right? Because I don't think it even does any damage. I think it just
Right.
incapacitates.
Okay. Cool.
Just makes you unable to do anything except try to get away from it.
Neat. Okay. And it's a what?
And then the condition also lasts as long as the creature is in the cloud and for 1d4 plus 1 rounds after it leaves.
Right. Okay. And it's a what save?
But I did, but fortitude, DC 15.
DC 15. Okay. Cool. Okay, so remind us what happens on a fail and a save.
Fail is the creature becomes that's funny. Nauseated, experiencing stomach distress. Nauseated creatures are unable to attack, cast spells, or concentrate on spells, or do anything else that requires attention. The only action such a character can take is a single move action per turn, plus free actions except for casting quicken spells.
Okay. And so that's a fail, and a save does what?
I think a save. So save. If it remains in the cloud, it must continue to save on each round on my turn.
Okay. But otherwise, it's unaffected.
Otherwise, it's fine.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So is that your turn? And also, could you mark which squares the cloud is in for everyone's reference? That way Cedric doesn't accidentally wander into it.
Circle. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna make the thing and then move it.
Mm-hmm.
If it will let me do that, right? Will it let me move it? No, don't do that.
Oh yeah.
No.
That's
What do you-
that's the thing with the Roll20. You got to switch back over to the
Yep.
arrow key
I
if you
did,
want
and
to-
it's not letting me do it.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's okay. It's close enough. We know.
Whatever.
it's
I'll
close
move
enough.
myself.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Close enough.
Shift over this way.
Alrighty. Cool. And that's your turn? You came, you
Yes.
spat, you left. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Cedric, it's your turn.
I was actually trying to decide because like Mephit is like related to skunks, so I was trying to decide if she has like a stink gland.
Ooh.
That's awesome. That's true. Mephitis.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
I totally
Yeah.
didn't make
Yeah.
that
That stink cloud's a
connection.
Mephit thing.
Yeah.
I found that out at some. I think I went Googling just like pictures of Mephits or something, and then like skunks popped up. I was like, what?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Mephitis.
That's-
is
They're
the-
elemental skunks.
The skunk.
Yeah, the
Okay.
whole family, Mephidity.
Yep.
That's so cool. I love that's yeah.
That's super fun. I hope you like stomp your feet and do a handstand in order to cast a stinking cloud.
I do now. I absolutely do. Intimidation factor.
It's so adorable.
It really is.
I can't think of any other animal that like their intimidation thing is just like so cute.
Oh yeah.
It's so cute.
Especially when like the babies do the stamping. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And also like simultaneously cute and something that I would find terrifying.
Yeah.
Like in Eastern North America, I cannot think of an animal that I would be more afraid of. Like I would rather run into a bobcat or a bear than a skunk.
Oh, a bobcat is absolutely nothing. Yeah, they're so little.
you say that, but they are compact, but it is solid muscle, right?
I know.
mean, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, I've also been very close to many black bears, so I'm like, like you said, anything east of the Rockies, I'm not really afraid of, except maybe bison and skunks.
Oh yeah, bison. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna attack this the square directly in front of me that
Which
is
one?
now stink clouded. This one.
Okay, cool.
Yes. I'm gonna do it with my Mahuitl.
Ooh.
Just because I've still, I had it out the other day. I'm just, oh, that is a nat 1 for my attack.
Well, okay then. You don't hit anything.
Shocker. Yeah. So that's my turn.
Anything else?
No, I feel like I'm gonna just keep standing here because I want to like at least maintain my kind of sense of where it's at,
Cool.
whatever it is at.
Awesome. Okay, then it's Kay's turn again. Nautia put out the stinking cloud. You're shining brightly like the sun.
I think I'm gonna. How do I do the thing where you can like I click and then you can see where it clicked?
Press just click and hold down
With the arrow.
Click and hold down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I want to throw my alchemist's fire on this square because a direct hit would hit it, but even if it's not a direct hit, it hits I think within like 5 feet of that. So I like hit kind of all these squares and also
5 feet,
not hit Cedric.
Splash effect. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I would not hit Cedric, but it would be on fire and hopefully easier to see.
Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me find
I'm so thankful for you two and your area of effect abilities. I would just
Right.
That's like the only one I have, though, is a problem.
Well, don't you have your acid vomit too, right?
Yeah, it's a cone. It's not continuous.
Yeah, right. Still, I can't attack more. There's nothing I have that I can use to attack more than one square at a time.
Alrighty. So you're throwing into this square, you said? This one? Yeah.
I'm reading the alchemist fire. Can you click on it again?
This one.
Yes.
Yeah. And so it's a thrown attack. Or like
it's
a
a ranged touch attack.
Yep.
Yep. So it's base attack plus dex.
Right. And the DC for this is relatively easy because what you're doing is throwing at a square, not at a particular creature or whatever. So as long as it hits the square, you do what you wanted to do. So it's actually even easier than just range touch or whatever.
19.
Yeah, you definitely hit the square.
All right, I hit the square. Okay. A direct hit deals 1d6 points of fire damage. Every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1 point of fire damage from the splash. On the round following a direct hit, the target takes an additional 1d6 points of damage. If desired, the target can use a full round action to attempt to extinguish the flames before taking this additional damage. Extinguishing the flames requires a DC 15 reflex save. Rolling on the ground provides the target a +2 bonus on the save.
Stop, drop, and roll, yo!
Yeah. Leaping into a lake or magically extinguishing the flames automatically smothers the fire.
Yeah. Cool. All right, you threw your
Okay.
alchemist fire. Anything else?
Oh, can I do anything else?
You moved a little bit. If you've got more movement, you can move more if you want. You can stay there and hang out.
I'm gonna stay here and hang out.
Cool. Alrighty.
Is it on fire? Can we see it?
That square, like all of the stuff that you threw in that square burns.
Oh, interesting. But like, isn't it like splash damage? So everything within 5 feet of it takes 1 point of fire damage too. So anything around this point should take damage.
Correct. It'll take if anything around that point will take 1 point of fire damage, but it's only if a creature is directly hit that it stays on fire.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought it would just like splash and then like catch on fire. I mean, if I had understood, I would have just hit Cedric. Sorry.
Well, thank you for not setting me on fire.
Oh my goodness.
No, because I would have thrown it 1 square to the left,
Gracious.
and then you would have had splash damage, and then if it was in that square, it would have caught on fire.
Oh, yeah, but I did just attack that square, so that's the square. Well, I rolled a 1.
But you
so we
missed.
Don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. I did swing my Mahuidal through that square,
He did.
most likely.
He did.
Yeah.
Nautia does...
that is true. I mean, okay, but you rolled a 1 I feel like I would.
Well, yeah, but you don't
did it
know
very
that.
or like
clumsily.
impale
Yes.
it into your
Yeah.
own knee.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have watched you
smacked
suck
it into
at
the
it.
ground.
Yeah, like, oh, there's Cedric just trying to be useful again.
Yeah. It's balanced differently than my Warhammer, and I always forget that it's
Amazing.
Excuse.
Nautia, does a 14 hit your armor class?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Then it's your turn.
All right.
The two of
Sorry,
you both
can
still
you-
smell that musty
where's
smell
the-
very strongly.
does
Yeah, don't go in there.
Oh,
So,
no, I'm not
does-
talking about the stinking cloud. I'm talking about the musty smell that you smelled
Oh, right.
Before
There's
you-
another smell from
Yeah.
narratively
narratively.
does Nautia know that she was just something failed to bite her?
Yeah, did something...
This is all happening so fast that I don't know that you'd necessarily know that.
Like, did I feel something like with...
Well, so how much of your... So if it was a 14, I guess this is the moment where we get to talk about, like, how armor class really works, right? So, like, how much of
Yeah,
your armor
well-
class is, like, armor versus, like, your dexterity bonus and stuff?
The dex bonus is actually +0. It's mostly natural
Oh.
armor.
Okay, yeah, so
Well,
then...
I feel like for a creature that you can't see, it shouldn't be like 0 should be dex, right? Because you're
That's
not like
true.
dodging,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
literally it just failed, to get at you based on your, I guess, natural movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
so,
want to
like,
know if it's
I've got-
metagaming for me to swing for that spot between me and Nautia now, like
Oh.
or
Mm.
Well,
Like,
I mean, unless
or-
she says something,
Or
you
I
wouldn't
could
know.
swing at it.
true,
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, do I feel something...
Yeah.
Do I feel something
Mhm.
come at me?
Yeah.
Then I would like to claw attack that space, please.
Which one?
The one I just felt something come at me from.
Well, that's difficult to tell, so you tell me which square you're going from.
I guess just given that something has been harassing Cedric and now something just harassed me, I will go for the square between us.
Okay.
So that's two claws. I can do 2.
Yeah, full round.
Hello. +9. 1 is a natural 20. And the other one is 14.
And I hate to do it again, but another natural 20 has been wasted as you do not hit
Yeah.
anything with either of your claws.
Finally rolling
I
good.
know, you're rolling really well and attacking
Only
the wrong
time
squares.
our party's ever gonna roll good.
I'm also sitting here going, do you know how many times I've looked at fairy fire and not taken it because it's such a specific thing?
Yeah.
What is it?
Fairy Fire is a spell that can outline invisible creatures.
It would
makes them
basically
pretty
do
useful right
exactly
now.
what you were trying to do
It
with
makes them
Alchemist Fire.
sparkly. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I often build characters with blind fight for exactly this reason, because it's really frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was Nadia's full round attack. Cedric, it's your turn now.
All right. Seeing Nautia attack that, I'm going to attack this square right here.
Okay.
Just like split the difference between where I just attacked and where she just attacked.
Yep.
So,
with your Makaweetle?
Yeah. I figured out the balance now. So this will be fine. That's a 20.
Oh wow, nice. Non-natural 20. Yeah.
Not natural.
Non-natural 20. I regret to inform you that it hits.
Dang it.
Nothing. Ding dang dang it.
Ding dang dang it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, the only person who's done damage to whatever this is.
One damage, most likely.
One damage.
I mean, our slug went down.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm like trying to do math really good.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can't
right.
see the arrows all over our screen.
Yes. Whoop, whoop. Well,
Somebody's calculating angles.
as a fun spoiler, because the audience can see my screen, they can actually see where the enemy.
Oh, they can see these
Oh,
embarrassing
no.
squares.
Oh no! So what you're saying is that we should open up the Twitch chat.
That's
Oh damn it! It's not cheating. It's using available resources. I would argue.
Yeah, work smart, not hard, right?
Yeah, right.
just spin that arrow around, okay?
I'm gonna, because I want to hit any of you peasants in this.
Again.
All right. Again, yes. All right. I am. Oops, that was not the right button. I didn't know you could do that. All right. All right. I'm going. That's 25. All right then. All right. I'm going to.
You're going.
All right. I'm
What
gonna
is
throw a
happening here?
I'm gonna throw a thunderstone in this square.
Okay.
Oh.
And what does the Thunderstone do?
When it strikes a hard surface, it creates a deafening bang that is treated as a sonic attack. Each creature, it's within I can throw it 20 feet, but it's within a 10-foot radius. All right, I'm gonna change the square.
Gotcha.
So I can throw it 20 feet, but it affects 10 feet.
Gotcha.
Words are hard. All right. Okay, that still works.
Cool.
All right, and then. No, I'm going to move me up a little bit so I'm closer. Anyway, I'm going to throw it in that square, the one that's 10 feet away from everyone. Each creature within the 10-foot radius must make a DC 15 fortitude save or be deafened for an hour. A deafened creature, in addition to the obvious effects, takes a -4 penalty on initiative and has a 20% chance to miscast and lose any spell with a verbal component that tries to cast it. But I'm hoping we can just scare it.
Nice. Okay. So that's the radius that'll be affected.
Yeah.
All right, and it's
If it's 10.
a what save? Fortitude.
I guess it would be slightly smaller than that, but yeah.
Yeah. It's DC 15 fortitude.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it gets scared.
Yeah. Is it 10-foot radius or 10-foot diameter? It's 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So I
that's
guess it would
correct.
be-
Yeah.
Okay.
Ish. I mean, it's I understand
Yeah, it's a
where
little
you're
big.
trying to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said you're trying to scare it.
Yes.
Okay. Can you do intimidation?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey. A 7.
Thank you so much.
Is there a reroll or a save that we've got
I
somewhere?
don't think so. Let me check. I don't think so. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I don't think so. But let me check. Because you never know. Maybe somebody in the audience bought you a reroll. Because whenever we do combat,
Good pity on us.
you have trouble. There are no rewards in the reward QE.
Oh no.
All right.
no.
Yeah, I think we used them all up last week.
Alrighty.
A lot of good it's done us.
In that case, you hear some more squishy footsteps, and Kay, you smell the sort of musty scent that the other two were talking about. Nope. Nothing happens.
Excellent.
Nautia.
First off, I did just realize that I just did the radius mistake. That should be a 20-foot radius circle and not a 10-foot.
So it should be way bigger.
It should be significantly larger. So let's just sort of expand it out.
I was gonna say you want it not covering Cedric though, right? So it still would have.
Yeah. So that'll be like 8. So basically, it'll go all the way over to that wall.
Okay.
Can I then move? I can't. I am so bad with this stuff. Oh no. Why? How do you erase something once it's there?
You can just delete it. You can click on it and hit delete.
Yep.
It's just like I can't like select it.
It doesn't like you.
It doesn't. Nope, that's how you move the map. Yeah, no, I'm like clicking on it. It's not doing anything. Oh, wait, no, because that's me.
Maybe if we do enough ranged attack things with area, we'll create a sacred geometry shape, and then like the universe will just incinerate.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Oh, here, I can erase them, Cindy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, erase the other ones.
Yes, I can erase them. Ha-ha.
All right, so that's roughly the area. So basically, just that whole chunk is the fog cloud.
Cool.
Cool. Then. So we still can't see these things. We don't really know where they're coming from.
Well, it seems like there's one, right?
Does it seem like it's just one? I guess I don't know that one was incapacitating the fog cloud, but I don't know that. So
was one incapacitated in a fog? I mean,
she said there was one fail and one save, but we wouldn't know that.
She asked you what happens on a fail and a save.
Okay.
Nancy was paying attention.
So I think it failed. I think there's one and it failed, or like the fog failed. Not the creature saved, the fog failed, and then so there's one and it's just flapping around.
And it's just flapping around and it's mad at us.
Flapping around.
I think it's a bat. I don't know why I think it's a bat, but it seems
you
like
did
a bat
come in
to me.
here after bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
But we don't hear. We hear footsteps.
Oh, that is
Just
true.
footsteps.
But from no particular direction.
Wait, so something
it's
small's been biting, but there were also
just difficult
footsteps.
to. It difficult to
echoes
discern
in
direction.
this.
Exactly.
Yeah. This cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to get out. I just want to get out of here. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's
can
dark,
we run
I can't
away?
see
Is
it.
that an option?
Run away! Run away!
I mean,
Yeah, because we're really not effective against it. Because if it was...
I think we huddle up. I think back to back, and just
and just like spin.
Yeah.
characters in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Just
Cedric cuts off his hand and tapes the Makaweetle where his hand was. And...
yeah. I really, Nature Check was really like lighthearted until it went for the Evil Dead
yeah.
theme, and then it got really dark.
Yes, I'm sure the episode where the flying heads on the ghost ship was very lighthearted.
No, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
When Cedric died, it was all fun and games. But when he cut his hand off, that was really dark.
Yep. You guys found the tiny ship in a bottle with one of Kay's brothers on it.
That was messed up. Messed up.
All right, what are we doing?
Well, while Cindy is trying to figure out what to do,
that's okay.
I want to share that while Nephilus is the word for skunks, the word skunk is actually from Algonquin.
Oh.
Yeah, it's from the Algonquin words to urinate and fox. mixed together, which I'm not going to try and pronounce, but I like the idea of calling them piss foxes.
Foxes. Amazing. Fantastic.
That's super cute. I like that. Although if your urine ever smelled like that, please go see a doctor.
Go to a doctor. Yeah.
It's a real bad smell. It gets into everything.
It's that time of year. I don't know if it's quite that time of year up where you are yet, Sheryl, but it's dead skunk on the side of the highway time of year right now. So,
no, I haven't really seen. I don't see as much skunk roadkill around here as I do raccoon, and to a lesser extent a possum. But a Sand County Almanac's January entry is about a skunk wandering around in the snow. So, they're already out snurfling around at this time of year.
Yeah, it's definitely like a spring thing.
Yes, we've been having a fool's spring here this week.
Cool?
It was very warm. Yeah.
Same.
We've been doing our all 4 seasons in 1 week special again.
Oh, good.
Yay, Texas.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. The very good.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't let me stop you from playing the actual game. Which
I was
looking something up.
I was looking something up and decided that rather than take the time to figure out if there were any animals I could wild shape into that have blind sight, which is going to take longer than we have right now in this moment, I will instead do my breath weapon in the general vicinity of...
Draw me some lines.
Because it's just a 15-foot cone, right?
A 15-foot cone is pretty wide.
Yeah.
3 squares across, right?
Is it 3 across? I thought it was just...
I mean, aren't they 5-foot squares?
A 15-foot cone is either 1-3-3 or 1-2-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think
3
basically...
squares.
Yeah, how about... So yeah, because it was 1 and 3. Right, there we go.
Yeah, it depends on if
sort
you're
of
going
the direction,
diagonal or straight. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I went the straight across option, so it'll be like the one directly in front of me, and then share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
And I'll just do that breath weapon. So that's a 15-foot cone of caustic liquid.
Okay.
And that'll do a 1d8 damage, and it's a reflex DC 13 half.
Okay.
Eight.
You
Nope.
say 8.
Sorry, I gotta find an actual D8. I pulled everything but a D8 out of this bag.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, why? And then the one I did pull just fell on the floor somewhere.
Gone forever.
Yeah.
Gone forever. It's one of the clearer ones too.
Oh, good. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. If you had a
Acid
cat,
green.
you'd find it.
Oh, it's
in the
an
middle of the night. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you said it's reflex 13.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
And half damage if they save.
Yep. Anything else?
I would like to start moving away,
Okay.
I think. Yeah. That's on my speed.
Which way are you gonna move?
Basically past K.
Aren't we on the second floor? Like, won't we have to like climb down a rope to get out?
Did we?
Did we go up?
We didn't go up.
I
we didn't.
went
we
up
haven't gone
and
up. Okay.
looked,
All right,
and
so
then
we're still
came
on the
back
first floor.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna kind of mosey past K.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it.
I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, cool. Cedric.
Yeah, I guess seeing Nautia kind of dash for it, I guess I'm gonna go too. So yeah, I guess I will move. Kind of swing, like taking Nadia's lead. I'm gonna like move a little bit, attack this square.
Mm-hmm.
So 14.
Sorry, I'm with the keyboard. You hit nothing.
All right. And then 2, 3, 4. Move there.
Cool. Alrighty. Kay.
Okay. I am
You are.
going to do one of my little infusion thingies.
Ooh.
I get 3 a day, no?
I believe that's correct.
I believe that. Okay. So it says Shield of Faith, 1 standard action, touch, creature touched. For like flavor, can I put it on my umbrella because I'm touching my umbrella?
Yep.
Okay, yay. So yeah, I like touch my umbrella. And then this spell casts a shimmering magical field around the touched creature that averts attacks. The spell grants the subject a +2 deflection bonus to AC with an additional +1 to the bonus for every 6 levels you have. I only have 1 level, so.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that if it attacks me again, it'll bump into the shield and we'll see it because it's like shimmery.
So you like, do you like extend, like make your umbrella pop out and it's all shimmery?
Yeah, it's all shimmery and it like creates this like force field around me of
Yes.
like shimmery blue. Like shimmery blue.
That's super cool. And that's new. You two haven't seen that before.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. you see her like it's the first time she's using it. So you see her like take out her umbrella first and like shake it a little bit and then like tap it and then like shake it again and swear at it. And then it opens.
I feel like that's the part people don't like play about artificers is that if you're tinkering with stuff, you have to like kick it sometimes to get it to work, right? Yeah.
Also, I would just like to say that one of the components is verbal, and there's nothing that says that they can't be swear words.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right.
Perfect.
And eventually the umbrella just like pops open and like shimmers like all around me.
Perfect.
I love it.
All right, so you've infused your umbrella as a shield. Anything else?
I think I'm going to like move here with everyone.
Okay.
And then hopefully if it attacks me, it'll
That's a 17.
Okay, well, it doesn't hit because I have a +2 now.
Cool. So you feel something
Nice.
bump against your umbrella force field as you leave.
Does it so like it like the force field is like shimmering. So do I like when it hits, is there like a spot on the force field where that like dims or is like I'm like imagining like something like face planting into a glass window.
I mean, kind of, yeah, but like it's as you're moving, so it would be difficult for me to be like, oh, it was there or whatever.
It was as I was moving, it's
Yeah.
not after I stopped.
Yeah.
I see.
Like
Okay.
bounced.
Well,
Yeah, it was an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh, that makes sense. So it was like right in front of me. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
here we are.
Here we are. Ha! Look at I did the thing.
Okay. Nope. Nautia, it's your turn.
All right. I did also just check. I actually can't take blind sense if I turn into something with blind sense, so never
Really?
mind that
Cool.
idea.
Weird.
Huh.
Yeah. No, I'm sitting here going like, there's a handful of spells I could have taken today that would have been useful here. I took none of them.
It always
You never
is.
know what you're gonna need
The curse
when
of
you-
the cleric and the druid.
Yep. When you
You're
wander
like,
into a volcano.
What? Yeah. Why didn't I take create water today? It's never useful, but occasionally
And-
super useful.
The really frustrating thing is I actually did have wind wall after we faced the oozes and then decided that that would be less useful in a cave than quench because we're going into a volcano. So,
I mean, still a good idea.
uh,
You did come in here looking for fire bats.
That's true.
we did come in here looking for fire bats, so I was like, these fools are going to get themselves caught on fire.
I don't know
So
why
I need
you
to
would
be
think
able to
that.
do something about
Me and
that.
Kay never do stupid shit like that.
I mean, it could have been me. Honestly, I'm not a fan of, like heat and fire, so but also like we're going after things with fire in the name. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Invisible stink monster wasn't in the brochure for the volcano.
Yeah,
I mean, you could write the brochure for the volcano.
We're going to, and Kay's going to sell
going
it.
to.
I'm gonna sell it.
Well, you can
I'm
sell
gonna sell
it
it
to the
retardant umbrellas.
yeah. You can sell it to the Academy of Explorers.
Yeah.
There we go.
This brochure has a lot of cuss words in it.
So is it? So we just most recently saw one like bounce off of Kay's
As
shield.
she was moving, yeah.
So kind of the northwesterly direction-ish.
So sort of over on the other side of Kay.
Yeah.
All right, then. In that case, I think I'm just going to continue to run.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep heading for the exit.
Respect.
I just... Yep, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
I would just like to get away from the thing and maybe try to regroup.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that, like, if all you're doing during your turn is moving, you can move 2 moves.
Double moves.
Yeah.
You could dash.
Is
Yeah, I just
Nautia
wanna leave them completely
communicating that she's
behind.
running away?
Yeah, please,
or are
yeah,
we
please
just, like...
don't.
Right. I'm just saying you
Yeah,
can.
I don't want to leave. I don't want to
have
leave them.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Cedric, that's your turn.
I'm just moving. Also, maybe
Um,
it'll stop attacking us if we're just over
yeah.
here and not over there.
Yeah.
Nautia's very out of her element and not making great decisions.
Cedric is like, brilliant idea, Nautia. Let's head to the choke point. It's more defensive.
Maybe we'll catch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing on this spot.
Sorry, which one?
The one directly to the left of me.
Okay.
It's a 21, dirty 21.
Okay. Damage.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh. Oh man, I'm gonna roll 0 damage somehow. 6 damage.
6
Hey!
damage. Cool. You
I
connect with something very, it's like solid but squishy.
Okay, I hit it.
Nice. Okay. So my understanding is that I can't use a sneak attack if I'm flanking because I can't see it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Sad day.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
I guess I just swing my sickle at the same square that.
Was that the end of Cedric's move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I was getting ready to run, and then I got so excited that I actually hit it that I stopped. That
Okay,
I didn't run.
cool.
Amazing.
All right, so Kay, you're gonna attack it too? That same square?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did the math. My shield will last for 2.5 rounds. I don't know how you do halves.
It's 2
Right.
rounds, yeah.
Yeah, round down.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, why?
That's the rules.
That's how we do D&D, yeah.
Yeah.
Meh.
Everything is
All right.
rounded down.
Everything is
Well,
right.
I guess I'm gonna slash at this thing and hope for the best.
Okay.
You can do it.
I can do it.
Got its fucking head off. If it has one.
Okay. I got a 25.
Damage?
26.
Okay.
26. 1d6, it says. If only I'd used my dagger, then I would have gotten a critical, but whatever.
No.
I got 2 damage.
2 damage. You also connect with something.
Yay!
It's solid but with a weird give to it, yeah.
It's solid, but with a weird give to it.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
I mean, I don't think I can do anything else, really, right? I can move.
Yeah, you can move.
Yeah, but you would take another attack of opportunity. Now you know that there's a creature next to you.
It's true. No, there's a creature next to me. Going to, I guess stay here. I still have my shield, so.
Okay. You're gonna stay here, still have your shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. So many tabs, so little time. Oh god. Wow. Y'all, I have rolled 3 2s. Normally that's what I roll when I'm a player.
Hey, considering we've rolled several 20s that have done
true.
nothing,
That's true.
I feel like it balances out.
Nautia, it's your turn. Man,
Right.
these 2s.
Nope, the light vision. All right.
Can Kay like shout at Nautia?
Mm-hmm.
We hit
What you
it! Come back!
All right. I'll come back over. In which direction did they just swing and actually hit?
That's
Right next to Cedric to the left. So if you did like a cone thing.
Let's see if I can. Okay, I can get up there. I can't do another cone thing for 4 rounds because I finally actually rolled a 4 instead of a 1. Usually I roll a 1.
Usually, yeah, you roll really good on that.
I roll real lucky on those, but I roll real bad this time.
What else you got?
Yeah, because I got like that acid blob, but that's still like it's ranged, but it's not like a cone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Nautia's just gonna run up and just 2 claw attacks right in. Did you say because you attacked the square right next to Cedric, right? Oh, both of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
we both attacked that square.
Yeah,
next to
so
him.
then I'll just get right up in there and just 2 claw attacks again.
Okay, in that square.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it didn't move.
Well, one of those was a natural 1, so that's
You hit nothing on that one.
And then the other one's a 19 for a total of 28.
Unfortunately, you do not hit anything.
Damn.
Cedric.
How does it work for like Nautia just moved into a square that could potentially have an enemy in it?
Uh-huh.
How does it work for? So you can't share a square with an enemy,
right?
You can't end your turn in a square with an enemy,
right?
But if you don't know that there's an enemy in that square,
basically what would have happened is like if she had moved into a square that an enemy was in, she would have like bumped into it and sort of like staggered back a little bit. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, or the enemy could push you back or whatever, but yeah, you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, there's something already occupying that space. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So what you're asking is, yes, you can just wander forward with your hands out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just like wander forward until we bump into it?
You can
a grope
hit it.
check.
A grope check. Let's not.
Yeah, I guess call out like, let's continue on to the choke point. And then well, actually, no, I am gonna make an attack. I'm gonna make an attack before I move.
Okay.
I'm thinking this square. If I saw Nautia fail on the one right next to me.
Okay, sorry, do that again.
This one.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, the circle expands so fast and I'm always like, which one did it originate from?
It's 14.
Unfortunately, you do not hit anything.
Okay. In that case, I am going to move.
Okay.
To here.
I just rolled my 4th too. You're good.
Excellent.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
I'm upset. Okay.
I don't have any sympathy for you, Sheryl.
Okay, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just like awkwardly walk forward with my hands out? Can I test this square first?
Yeah, you can. You walked through both of those squares just fine.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the square to the left.
You bump into something and go back one.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna use my
It's very
lightning.
squishy and smells musty
That's
and weird.
For the record, that's the square I just attacked.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, well, you sucked at it. It's not my fault.
You had
Just
you have a 50%
14.
miss chance because it's invisible.
Right.
And I rolled a 29, so.
I'm going to.
I was just providing information for
Yep.
Kay, not criticizing you.
Oh. My bad.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna use my last alchemist fire on it.
Okay.
Because I'm just gonna like smash the square
Mhm.
again.
Mhm.
And also, Cedric, I gave you one, so you could have used that too.
That's true. It's true. I thought about that after you used the first one.
I got a 17.
Yeah, and you're aiming for the square
Okay.
that you bumped into the thing on.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it on
Also,
fire?
that stink cloud
Yes.
is still there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
If you back
So you
up
wanna-
into
Oh,
that,
I'm on like the edge of it.
Okay.
that still
Oh,
counts.
move
Fine.
out
Yeah,
before
there
the end
you
of your
go.
turn.
There
You
you
don't,
go.
yeah, I think you don't
Yes.
want to end a turn.
Yeah, well, because if you enter it, then you have to do the thing. So
Oh,
Ah,
I
yeah.
got you.
yeah,
I think I got 2 more rounds on that stink cloud.
yeah. But yeah, if you go throw from there, that's fine. Yeah. So do your damage
Oh, right. I have to
for a direct hit.
look. Yeah, hold on. I accidentally closed that tab, apparently. No. I had one
That's
job and
cute.
I sucked at it. All right. Oh, no. Ah, sorry. Okay. 1d6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
2.
2.
Dang.
But it's on fire.
But it's on fire.
Yeah.
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 So
Uh-huh.
this
Does that mean we can see it?
kind of. There's like it's more like smoldering than like flames, right?
Still, there's
And it's
something
this-
we can actually see.
Yeah, it's this weird like like musty, damp something, organic burning smoldering kind of
Oh.
yucky smell. Yeah.
Okay. So like
Great.
burning sewage.
No, more like burning like if you put wet firewood in the fire ring, right? Like it's like firewood that's been sitting out in the rain and stuff
Yeah.
for a long time. That the like the soft crumbly firewood.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like super smoky,
Yeah.
kind of like almost like a mushroomy smell.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What is it shaped like? Do we see like a lump? Like is it a humanoid? Like
It's
is
not,
it big?
It's not so much that you could like it's not like it's gonna outline it for you like fairy fire would, but you can
Yeah.
see it's a medium-sized creature.
Okay.
So like it's bigger than you guys, but not by like a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I foolishly deleted my circle. All right. That's the circle.
Okay.
So I can now see something smoldering there.
Yes, that was Kay's turn. The smoldering thing I think is gonna scooch away. Wait. Can I move this ring? I can move this ring. Whoops. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I just want to move it, please, and thank you. There we go. Boop. Okay. It's over there. And now it's Nadia's turn.
Okay.
Man, if it's running, I'm inclined to let it go.
No, kill it.
Yeah.
It'll
If
be
you
on.
let it go,
kill
it'll
it.
still be here later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And then we
right.
Freaking
I'll-
druids.
I will just run up to it and take a swing at it with my staff.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep. Damage. Whack it real good.
Wait. Yes. All right. 7 points.
Yeah. Yeah, so you connect with something, again, solid but with a give to it, and you can see and smell the smoldering, and you kind of hear and see from the smoldering this thing sort of like collapse, and you don't hear any more squishy footprints. So you're no longer in initiative, but you still don't see anything except a little bit of smoldering. And then that goes out. And if you don't do anything for the next, 45, 60 seconds, I'll tell you what happens next. But, if you want to do something before then, you certainly can.
Think I got it.
I'm gonna run up here to just be next to Nautia,
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
gonna roll
guard
over
her.
here.
Yeah, be.
Can I kick it with my foot?
Yeah, it's still invisible for the moment, so you can try to kick, but you may not hit anything.
I'm gonna stand with my back to Nautia, is basically
Okay.
guarding her back.
Yeah, keep looking around for anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I do a quick perception check to listen for more footsteps or other things?
Go for it.
28.
28. You don't hear, see, smell anything else going on for the moment, and I'm assuming your stink cloud eventually dissipates.
Yeah,
and
2 more rounds.
approximately a minute after Nautia whacked it with her stick, this thing becomes visible, and it is a vaguely quadrupedal kind of lump with some tendrils on it, and it does have, a mouth opening with some teeth and stuff, but it is, yeah, it's, I'll just give it to you. It's fungal. This thing is a plant creature with heavy air quotes, but it's a fungus of some kind. But
it's always the plants that
beat
the crap out of us.
It really is, though. Yes, but a walking fungus, a walking predatory fungus.
Okay, interesting. Is there any resemblance to the myconid?
No.
myconids that we... Okay.
No,
No.
Yeah, it's a fungus, but no, it's not anything like them. No.
Okay.
They had the mushroom shape with the cap and the stipe or stem or whatever. This is I said, it's got 4 feet. And I actually I used a token for an elephant because it's that kind of that kind of shape, right, where it's just kind of like a blob on 4 legs. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually I'll make the token visible since it's visible now.
But
it's dead.
But it's dead.
Does this look like anything I've seen before? Does this look at all familiar? Basically, nature check.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Yeah, is this anything?
Basically, can I learn anything useful about this based on context clues?
Yeah.
Yeah, is this anything I would know anything about?
I always roll garbage on nature checks. It's 9.
On theme for our show.
No, Nautia. Yeah, Cedric, give me a some kind of knowledge if you've got a.
I've got, let's see, what do I have knowledge in? I think I've got Arcana, Religion,
but you have
and the
that
Planes.
thing where you can do any
history.
knowledge. Is that
Oh,
true?
yes. Yes, what is that?
He knows everything.
Where did I write down my
just ask him.
feats? Where did I write down my
that's
feats?
your...
Ancestral knowledge.
There you
yes,
go.
I can, yes.
Okay, so, yeah, either history or nature, I think, knowledge would get you something, maybe.
Okay, so that would just be my wisdom modifier. Let's see. Oh, I rolled a natural 1, so doesn't matter.
Oh, good.
I'm not gonna
No
I'm not gonna figure out
idea.
my...
It's
no
weird,
idea.
it's gross, no idea.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird and
Don't
gross,
like that.
and I kick it.
And you kick it.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Well,
Yeah.
good job, team.
Yeah. Do you think we could eat it?
I wouldn't. I mean,
it looks like a mushroom.
good job.
We never asked
well.
Gary if they were edible.
I really wouldn't.
I think we should just leave it.
Well, we should put it in the bag then.
Oh yeah, maybe we can send it back to the
Can we fit it in the bag?
It's infinite.
We can fit anything in the bag that we can cut up.
Yeah, exactly. So anything that you want to put in the bag has to fit through the opening of the bag, and also the bag has a weight limit. So it's not infinite. It's just way more than your backpack. Yeah, don't forget, you've got multiple entities or parties who could potentially be interested in stuff like this. You have multiple casters in New Seychester, and you also have Thornborough, who could be interested in stuff like that. Cat dance.
That's what she gets for being annoying. It's keeps her quiet.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
like
during
rocking the
D&D.
baby. Yep.
Yeah, just make her more mad. She's so too angry to meow.
Valid. But yeah, you have Elsa and you have Trinket and you have Thornburrow. Pops never told you he was looking for components, but presumably he could be. You could take samples for Fletcher.
Maybe someone would be interested.
Let's take it.
It's stinky and I don't want to touch it, so someone else can touch it.
Can I fit it in my bag?
In pieces maybe. Like I said, it's a medium creature, but it's larger than any of you, so like you can't just like stuff the whole thing in there like a sleeping bag.
You did say it had some give to it, so
Not that much.
Is it like oozing at all? Is there like
No.
fungus goop?
No, I'm thinking like the texture would be like if you had like a big hunk of like Hen of the Woods, right? Where it's got some give to it, but it's still like it has structure. You can't just like compress it down into nothing like Play-Doh or whatever. Right. So yeah, it's not like a shelf fungus like turkey tail or artist conch or something where it's completely hard, but it's also not gooey.
It's like a giant memory foam pillow.
Yeah.
Like it's got.
Oh
weight
man, I
to
should
it,
have
but
made it
also
a giant
like
white puff ball. Those things are so cool. Also, they're edible apparently. That's what my mycology professor told us, that giant white puff balls are edible, and that you can like slice them up and dip them in pancake batter and deep fry them. Which is neat.
Yeah.
But also dangerous because if when giant white puff balls are small, they look very much like the quote unquote egg of some of the death angels.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen pictures
That
online
makes
of people
sense.
who get like massive ones
Yeah.
and then cut slices out of them and then make pizzas. Like use it as a pizza crust.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I found one, I think it was like the size of my head, in the prairie one summer. And then,
Dang.
yeah. And then, not this past summer, but the summer before, one of the homeowners who was participating in my research project called me over one time when I was doing work in his yard and showed me one smaller, like this big maybe, that was growing in his like side garden under a shrub. So they're around, even in the suburbs.
Yeah.
I don't like fungus.
No?
What? Just
They're
in
so
just
interesting.
all like
Oh, I like them as like interesting things that exist on the planet. I don't like eating them.
Oh.
how many different fungi have you eaten? Because I feel like most Americans, it's like your only experience is like canned, like white mushrooms, which are like objectively gross, right?
Or like portobellos
It's like if you
or baby bellows or whatever.
yeah, which you know, like
I have eaten. It's like the texture.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. It's texture. Canned mushrooms are objectively awful.
Yeah,
I've never had
yeah.
canned mushrooms.
I like
I've
red-
only
you probably
regular
had like if you've ever had
mushrooms,
mushrooms on a pizza from like a chain pizza place, they're
no,
probably
because I
canned.
take them off because all mushrooms are gross.
Yeah, I get the texture thing. I definitely enjoy them like as a flavor add.
And like
other
and
things.
one of the restaurants, actually this was really funny, side tangent, that when I was on tour,
We're
I went
on
to one of,
food!
like, the hotels.
Yep.
We're on food.
Do it again.
Yep.
And
Never
so
fails.
like we had this appetizer and it was like, you know, because this big group, they did like kind of a fancy appetizer for us, and it was like this homegrown, like organic, like I don't know, weird shelf mushroom that they had like made their own sauce for, and like was in a little like
Cute.
cocktail glass and whatever. And then so like the owner, because I'm like the tour guide, was like talking to me about like how much like they've just started this project, is with like the local community, and like it says like normal native mushroom, whatever, the whole 10 yards. And I don't like mushrooms, so I didn't like want to offend him. So I just like took the mushrooms and swallowed them whole, which is what I normally do like when I have to eat something that I don't like. But then Isaac was with me, and he thought that I liked them because I ate them. So he bought a bag, thinking that I liked them.
Oh no.
He like brought it over to my house.
Boyfriend.
And he was like, I know. And I was like, why did you bring these here? He's like, oh, but you like them. I was like, no, I did not like them.
I was being polite.
Yeah.
I was being polite and swallowed them all whole while holding my breath. But he brought them to his house, and his grandma really liked them, so it's
Well,
fine.
there you go.
Well, hey, at least you know that you were convincing in your politeness.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like they weren't like small chunks either. They were like, fairly large mushroom chunks. That I was like,
yeah, it's a big thing to just swallow.
Yeah.
I swallowed half an egg whole once when I was out somewhere.
Blech.
I don't recommend. That is a choking hazard.
No.
Yeah.
Was it like on a dare? Or...
No, it was a hard-boiled egg, and I was visiting like family, and it was like a traditional, I guess, like Polish dish because that side of my family is Polish. And like it was beef stew, and I was like, oh god, I have to eat everything. But like I really hate hard-boiled eggs, and they put hard-boiled eggs in it, so I like cut one of the hard-boiled eggs in half and was like, it's okay, maybe I can just like swallow half of it whole and it'll be fine. And then it was not fine. But fortunately, my cousin, she was vegetarian that no one knew, so that no one knew. So I gave her the rest of my eggs, and she gave me her beef, and we sorted all that out. But
Amazing.
yes, I do remember swallowing.
You're
half
not a
hard-boiled
snake.
egg.
Don't try swallowing eggs whole.
Yeah.
I cut it in half first. I feel like I get half credit.
Mm.
Anyway, I also
it's a
really hate
spheroid,
hard-boiled eggs.
so like eating, I feel like eating half of it is still like the
Yes,
same
like the dimensions are still
cross-sectional area that
it's-
eating. Yeah.
Yes. No matter which way you cut it in half, it's still not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, I realized that after like the first one, and I was like, that was incredibly painful.
Yeah.
Don't recommend.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it makes my throat
Wow.
not feel good just thinking about it.
I don't like hard-boiled eggs or mushrooms, and here we are.
Well, if I'd almost choked to death on a hard-boiled egg, I might not like them either.
Yeah.
No, I don't like textury and sulfury. They just smell like sulfur.
That's true. I like eating hard-boiled eggs, but I do not like being near someone else eating a hard-boiled egg.
It's fair.
Another fun fact: hard-boiled eggs take longer to cook up here because of the altitude difference.
Altitude.
So like a 5-minute egg is actually like a 7-minute egg up here because our water boils at a lower temperature.
Nice.
There you go.
I don't think we actually talked about this when Gary was with the party, but this is a perambulatory fungal creature, which is not, like, we don't have, like, fungi that walk around IRL, but are there fungi that, you know, move or have some movement potential? Like, we know that the mycelia sort of, like, grow through the soil and can therefore interact with other mycelia and other organisms and stuff.
What do you think parasitic fungus counts? So if the parasite is taking over, like, the ant body and then moves the ant, it is technically the fungus that is doing that, using the ant's body.
Yeah, it's
So,
true. Who's in the
how do
driver's
you-
seat? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, if we scrape away the top layer of this, is there an exoskeleton underneath it? Is this like...
No, this is 100%
Aw.
fungus, but that is a good thought. I was thinking about slime molds and, like,
Yeah,
the
I
weird
assume
way
that's
that,
what
like,
you're-
all of the cells can, like,
Yeah.
cooperate to get shit done. Like, yeah.
and like solve mazes and stuff. Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Or, like, how some of them will, like, basically sacrifice the ability to reproduce in order to, like, help the whole colony get something done. Like, that's wild, right? So that's, I sort of imagine this thing, like, if this was possible, this phantom fungus thing, if it was possible, that it would be slime mold adjacent or something like that, because that would be the most likely scenario for being able to create a creature that can just walk around like that, but that is a fungus. Yeah. Excuse me.
Sorry, I misunderstood the assignment.
No.
Oh no, you're good. I like your thought too.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
No.
the difference with, like,
Equally.
the parasitic fungus driving an ant is that, like, it's still, like, if that had been the case, then you would have still been fighting, like, the ant, right, as opposed to, like, fighting a fungal creature. Yeah.
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 Um,
Are
Yeah.
you going to harvest anything off of this thing, or cut it up into bits and put it
Is
in your
there
bag?
anything that looks particularly harvestable? Is there, like, I don't know, like growths coming off of it, or like
It has...
is there like an invis sac that makes it go invisible?
Sack.
Um.
So it has the teeth in its mouth, and then it also
Yeah.
has kind of these funny, like, it in the art, it kind of looks like the barrel of a revolver. It's got these nodules on either side of its head that are like its sensory organs. So you could conceivably head, quote unquote. So you could conceivably harvest like these sensory organ nodules and the teeth if you wanted, but that's the only really like discernible anatomy it has. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Cool.
Cut its head off.
Maybe make some notes on it first.
What?
Okay, you're the one with the sickle.
Yeah, you're the one.
Yeah.
Well, you're also the
What
one
do
with
I
the
roll
notebook.
for this?
Decapitation.
Yeah. What are you doing first? Are you taking notes or are you cutting?
I guess I take notes first. I scribble it into my journal.
Okay.
And then is there any like, did it like release any like powder or anything? Or
No, you didn't see like spores
when we
or
hit
anything.
it, nothing.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Well then I guess
Thank
I'll just
God
like
we're not like infected now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. In order to like.
So yeah, I guess.
Slime molds are like they're paraphyletic, and they're protists.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paraphyletic,
They're
of course,
not.
for the audience means that not all slime molds are as closely related as you might assume based on the fact that we call them slime molds.
Or maybe not related at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, everything's
yeah.
related, ideally, arguably, but yeah.
So mostly it's sort of a weird in-between space in the taxonomy tree that's sort of...
Like, it basically it means that several different groups of organisms convergently evolved to the same, like, strategy for survival.
Configuration, yeah.
The example I like to use is like worms.
Mm-hmm.
There's like many different forms of like many different groups of animals have formed like a worm-like body, but you know like annelids are generally what we think of, but like nematodes are also worms, but they're not related at all. But we kind of just like lump them together. And it's like,
flat
you
worms,
could argue that
round
snakes
worms,
look like worms.
Segmented worms, bristled worms, so many worms. There
so
are,
many worms.
like, if you were to learn all of the phyla in Animalia, like, something like 2/3 of them are worms, I think. Maybe. Like, there's so many worms.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta
it's
think
sort
like
of
the
one of the
average
early ones,
animal.
so-
The average animal is a worm.
Or an arthropod, but yeah.
Or an arthropod, yeah, okay, yeah. And even
I
then,
mean, it's an effective design for a lot of things.
Yep.
I mean, like even
Keep it
then,
simple,
like you know, like maggots.
Yeah.
You know, pretty worm-like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Caterpillars, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so you want to cut the head off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to do that in such a way that you are inflicting minimal damage on the parts you want to keep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll have you do a dexterity check, and somebody can certainly assist you if they'd like.
Yeah, somebody should help.
If somebody helps,
Sure.
she gets a +2 for assistance.
Yeah. Do I need to roll for that, or?
No. Just saying you're assisting.
I got a 20, not a natural 20, but a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's enough. Again, this is, like, it's kind of, I imagine, a little fibrous because it's a fungal creature, but it's not like there's, like, bones you have to hack through or anything like that.
Yeah.
So,
There you go.
yeah, you can get the head off with those
As long as your
sensory
sickle's sharp.
nodules. Yeah, exactly. Nice, sharp
Does
sickle.
it fit in the bag?
Yeah,
This is not the only thing we've carried in this bag.
Yeah. How's your bag's capacity doing there, Cedric? What all are you carrying in it? Because it does
Let's
have a
see.
weight limit.
Yeah, what is the weight limit of my bag?
It's a regular bag of holding,
right?
Yeah, it's
Isn't it
like
like 500 pounds?
That sounds right. It's the lowest level one. But yeah, that sounds right.
I think I'm good. Let me just double check.
Yeah.
250 pounds. Yeah, I'm good.
250.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even have
250 is what's in it.
250 is the total
Is the total
capacity.
limit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I currently am only carrying 88 pounds of stuff.
Oh,
so
perfect.
even if everything I'm carrying, which like that includes like my shield and my weapons and everything
Right,
like
yeah.
that, is only 88 pounds. So
Oh, okay, and not all of
I
that
take
is
my
in the
underwear
bag.
off, I shove it in there, it's
Right,
still
yeah, yeah.
it's still under 100 pounds.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, the head of this thing is 20. Because it's not an anatomical head. You basically just, like, carved, like, the front part off of this, like, blob on top of the 4 legs that has...
Do we just want to, like, send
the
it
mouth
back
and the
now, or do
sensory
we
nodes.
want to, what do we want to do?
Well, do we want to send it to the people on the other end of the bag, or do we want to send it to someone else? That's the
I don't
question.
know.
Let's hold on to it.
Okay, you have to hold on to the rotting fungus head.
Okay, maybe it'll, like,
I mean, it's
just
going in the
dry
bag
out.
of holding. We only have to see it, like, when we empty the bag of holding to send something else.
Yep. True story.
And it won't rot in there, because no air.
Ideally, yeah.
Yeah, it'll only rot a little bit, right?
Yes. Well, again, we could have the argument about, like, well, there are plenty of archaea and bacteria who don't need oxygen in order to decompose things.
Fair.
But, you know.
Sure, but most of them are not, like, decomposing.
I like the
right?
idea of, like...
Well, no, I guess, yeah,
There's plenty of anaerobic decomposition.
Yeah,
That's the stuff
that's
that
true.
smells worse.
Yeah.
I really like the idea of like some bacteria that are specifically evolved to live in the space in bags of holding.
That would, I mean, that's, yeah, I love that. But I feel like
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Something's like, you know what? This is the best place.
I think
There are
the,
definitely some, like, homebrewed monsters that live
Yeah.
in bags of holding, which are delightful.
and we even had here on the show, when Lucas and the Book of Extinction were here, we went looking for the Frog of Holding, which is a living bag of holding inspired by the gastric brooding frog, which was a species of frog that reared its young inside its body cavity. Which is weird.
That's fun.
Yeah. I feel like the two things on this show that give us the most heartache are the plane of water and the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Because we're just
Oh,
like,
you mean the things
make
that
it make
most
sense.
drastically break
Yes.
all the laws of physics? Yeah.
well, not just physics, but biology, right? Because here we are arguing about anaerobic
Yeah.
decomposition and whether or not it can happen in a bag of holding. So,
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess my feeling about the bag of holding has always been that there is air in there, but it is a limited amount of air. That, like, a thing could survive in a bag of holding for a short period of time. Like a living thing.
yeah, I believe the
Yeah.
rule is that you have to, like, hold your breath. But, yeah. But in any case,
So,
you put this...
Few rounds.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
Is it normal pressure in there? Like, is it a
I don't
vacuum?
know.
'Cause-
What's the temperature?
Right.
yeah.
Well, and, like, you know, it's a pocket dimension, and of course there's the whole rule about, like, putting pocket dimensions in pocket dimensions, and you tear a hole in the space-time continuum if you do that. So, yeah, I don't know. Is it a vacuum? Is it space? Like, is it...
We have to test it with a tardigrade, obviously.
Oh!
Obviously.
I'll just,
So
you know...
I feel like if it was cold or warm, then putting something into it would make it cold or warm, right? When you, like, pulled something out, it would be, if it was like space, right? Like if it was like the vacuum of space,
Right.
and you put something into it, it would radiate heat away from it.
Yeah.
Even if there's no atmosphere in there, eventually it would radiate heat
Right.
off, right? Or not.
Yeah.
I don't know if radiate is the right word, but it would lose heat over
Yeah.
time, slowly.
Yeah.
And then everything would come out super cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like there has to be either temperature in it,
Mm-hmm.
or it has to have, like, no space inside of it.
Well,
that the temperature inside of it, or inside of an object that goes into it, stays in the object, and it doesn't have, like,
no particles.
right.
Right, because that's how heat would be transferred, is by vibrating
Yeah, heat
other
dissipation.
particles. Right.
So, like, heat
So-
dissipation in hard vacuum doesn't happen. That's actually, like, a challenge with
But it-
spacecraft.
Yeah.
But it does happen. It just happens super, super slowly.
because
right?
there are particles.
Right, but you can also radiate infrared heat, even if you're not transferring heat from one particle to another particle. You can still also you can lose heat through radiation, just by, like, objects radiate infrared light, like
Yeah.
we glow in infrared,
Right.
right? Like that's so you still lose heat, but it's just super super slow in a vacuum.
Yeah.
So I feel like you would, if it was a vacuum, and this is well beyond my
Yeah.
understanding
So far
of
in the
physics,
weeds.
but
I think I guess like my conception of it is that it's like a pocket dimension of true neutrality, if that makes sense, right? Like, you know, there is no, like, it's not hot or cold. It's not, you know, like, obviously there's no light per se, but like, you know, if you put a rock that had daylight cast into it, then, you know, it'd be bright inside the bag or whatever, right? So, I mean, maybe if I'm conceiving of it as a truly neutral pocket dimension, then maybe decomposition wouldn't happen. If it's like a stasis, right? If everything that goes in there is kind of like frozen and, you know, until it's recalled or the bag is, you know, turned inside out or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. This is a question for physicists. We are not them. But you have this fungus thing, mouth, teeth, and sensory nodules in your bag of holding. And that seems like a good place for us to go on our halfway break.
Sounds good.
gonna go eat some mushrooms
on your pizza.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, go eat something. And we'll be back real soon for whatever the team wants to do in the lava tubes next. Bye.
All right.
More tubular tunnel experiences. We're back. Hello. Hello. We're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Alrighty, so that happened, and here you are in the lava tube. Presumably this stink cloud is gone now, yes?
Yes,
Yes.
it's gone.
Can't I get rid of
It
it?
has dissipated.
So we cut its head off and put it in a bag. Does the rest of it look edible?
I mean, you can... I don't know.
Right?
You can certainly try.
I mean, I'm gonna cook it.
Okay.
I know that much.
Are you gonna
We'll
save
see.
it for later and cook it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the rest of it in my bag too,
Okay.
not just the head.
Cool.
What should I put on? What should I put on the notes for this creature?
Phantom.
What's something you will recognize later?
Phantom fungus head and
Four-legged
parts.
Fungus creature body
Yeah.
and head.
And yeah.
In
How much does it? How
pieces.
much did you say it weighed?
The head was 20 pounds. I'm gonna say the whole creature entirely. Like I said, it's a medium creature, but larger than any of you. So maybe 160, 180 pounds.
Okay, that's very large.
Yeah.
Okay, that's yeah. Fine. All right.
I'm sorry. Did you just call me very large?
I know. I'm just like it's full of it's 200. It would be over capacity for my
Yes, I know.
bag of holding. I would not want to put you in a backpack and carry
Thank
you
you.
around.
Yep,
for
no,
across a continent.
Yeah. Can't imagine with a tent and
Yes, yes. A tent in my armor.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
You could take part
just
of it.
keeping the head then.
Okay. I mean, if you
Fungus
wanted to
creature.
hack off, you could tell me you're taking, X number of pounds of
Yeah.
fungal
I'm gonna take like
creature.
1 pound of fungus.
Plus the head. Okay.
Yeah, that's plenty for eating.
Yeah.
A pound of fungus. As someone who has like a really good spot where I get a lot of hen in the woods, a pound is a
Ooh.
lot of fungus.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's a good...
Yeah.
Because
It's
it's
a good
not
meal.
dense. It's pretty lightweight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Like a good stew.
Ooh, yeah. I saw a recipe for air fryer, like mushroom, quote unquote, wings to have for the superb owl.
Weird. Though I will say because I've been getting like the vegetarian recipes from HelloFresh just to like try to expand my veggie horizons.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one that was like a hoisin, which I'm used to doing on like pork, is like a mushu pork type thing.
Yeah.
But they substituted mushrooms and sweet potatoes for the pork, which I thought was ludicrous until I ate it. And then I went, you know what? Doused it in a pretty strong sauce.
Yep.
It kind of hits the flavor profile.
I mean, hoisin will
weird,
cover up the
but it
flavor
worked.
of almost anything. So
True. Hoisin's great. I love hoisin.
Hey, I'm really loving the plant-based meat that has come out. I actually prefer Beyond to Impossible, both because Beyond is cheaper, but also like we've just discovered we like the flavor and texture of it better.
I haven't tried them yet. I keep meaning to, but mostly I've just been trying to find like the chicken substitutes for the time being.
I make a pretty good kefta out of plant-based meat alternative.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just listening to a podcast episode that was talking about how much both of those companies have not done well in the past 2 years. You know, like they basically, they came out, and I think it was like 2020 where they like really
where it was like trendy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it was Beyond had like the highest IPO.
Oh really?
In the last decade, like since 2008, since the financial crash.
Wow.
And then now they're like both Beyond and Impossible are like laying off employees. They've had pretty big decreases in their sales, which is, I mean, it's disappointing because I feel like it's a really good product, but I feel like they haven't found
and they've
like
gotten some
Mhm.
pretty high profile like contracts, because like one of them's with Burger King now, right?
Impossible.
Yeah, Impossible.
Yeah.
But
They were
like,
back in 2020. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like they were, I think they were originally with Taco Bell, and they're not
Mhm.
anymore. They were with Dunkin'
Mm.
Donuts, and they're not anymore. I think they were with Hardee's, and one of the two companies. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Burger King and McDonald's are the only two that do still have a menu option. That's that.
I will say that a choice on both companies' parts that makes me really unhappy is that if you buy, so I buy like the quote unquote ground meat, in like, it comes in like the little bit of plastic, like a regular pound of ground beef. Would,
Yeah.
But like all of the preformed, like they sell like preformed burgers and preformed meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
All of those come in an exorbitant amount of plastic.
Mm.
And that makes me really upset, because you're basically trading one contributing factor to the problem for another one. So like, if we're going to do plant-based meat as a way to like cut, greenhouse emissions or whatever, like please don't package it in a ludicrous amount of plastic. So like I'm only buying the, the plain ground form factor anyway, because I'm going to make my own burgers or meatballs or whatever. But also like, even for the people who do want it preformed, like it does not need to be in that much plastic.
Yeah.
And that's just
because like a lot of folks are eating vegetarian for environmental impact and not just
So that's like, if I could like make one wish list comment to them, it would be, please get rid of all of the extra plastic. But you have a pound of fungus for eating, and you have a head of fungus for something.
Excellent.
Gifting, selling, whatever. And here you are in these tunnels.
Right. I guess we can keep moseying through the tunnels.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal myself really quick.
Yeah. And as a reminder, it was like early evening when you all entered the tunnels in the first place, so just do with that information.
Yeah, we could go back outside and rest, maybe. We don't want to rest in here with whatever's in here with us.
But it's so cozy in here. It's not snowy and cold. Exposed to the elements.
But we could go like closer to the exit and get some of the benefit of lack of exposure while still not being in the dark place with whatever.
Nautia wants to see the sky.
A little bit.
That's good healing.
By the way, I think I did decide that Arena was hanging out outside.
Okay.
And I'm not asking her to come in here.
That seems like a solid choice.
I think I made that decision at the end of the last one. It was like, by the way,
she's not really an attack animal companion anyway. So
no. I think I took one look at that lava pool right inside as we came in and went, you know what?
Yeah.
you're good out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess we are pretty close to the exit, right? We're like,
It's a bit, but it's not.
I mean, it's like a couple 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It'll take us 5 minutes to walk back out of the cave.
Yeah.
Or walk to the entrance. I vote we like go and camp next to that lava pool. That sounds
That
nice
actually
and
sounds
warm.
great.
And it's like pretty close to the entrance, right? So
Yeah.
we can just kind of be like right inside, and actually warm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Sounds
cook
good
this
to me.
fungus on over the lava.
Cook over the lava.
That
Yeah.
sounds fun. Well, you put your characters where you want them to be, and you can tell me which, how you're getting back there.
What do you mean? Just
Are
walking?
you just taking the path that's already illuminated for you that you've already been?
Unless there's
I
another
guess we
path.
could go down there and see if that connects.
Mm.
I'm just asking
You
you
wanna
if
try
you're
that?
Tell you
retracing
what,
your
I'll
steps
go-
or if you're exploring.
I'll go wander that way a little bit, see what I can see.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll stick with you.
Because I went up at that E.
Yes,
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
did. You went up at E. E is a window. Sorry, I made this very organically curvy, which now means it's a pain in the ass
Yeah,
to
it's hard to
reveal.
illuminate
Yeah.
with squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All for the aesthetics, man.
Mhm.
There we go. Okay, and then also over here. Alright.
And definitely keeping an ear out for footsteps.
Squishy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can give me perception checks for squishies and whatnot.
7.
7. You don't hear any
2.
squishies.
23.
20.
Okay, yeah, you guys don't hear anything threatening at the moment. You don't
Good.
hear much of anything. It's kind of quiet in here.
Yeah, I guess because I'd be expecting a cave to be drippy, and it's not.
Right, because
It's
this isn't a drippy formed cave, right? Like this is a
Yeah.
It's not like the cave several of us are
Formed
used to
cave.
from living in the
Mhm.
Northeast or the East Coast in general, right? This ain't limestone.
No.
Uh,
Lava doesn't really make a lot of noise.
Lava doesn't.
And it's funny, the only
noise,
lava
yeah.
tube I've been in was in the Pacific Northwest, and it was very drippy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. There's a creek running through the middle of it.
Oh, right, because you said Mount St. Helens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. I'll just reveal this whole.
Yeah, I think it's worth sort of going, just check around, see what's on the other side of that.
Yeah, good call.
Might as well. And you'll have the whole thing mapped,
Yay.
so you know where you are and where you've been and what you've seen. Doop. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Yay!
Yay.
Let's
Yay.
camp in here. That's the way we
And, like,
got
yeah,
a
I
little,
think that-
nook.
Yeah, I
you
like
want
the
to go
little
that
nook.
way?
Yeah, does it
It's
keep
gonna
going?
go This way, yes. As far as you can see, it does. In fact.
Okay. Well, we'll camp over here, I guess.
On this way. Isn't it nice to see more of the map now, y'all, instead of just a big
Yeah.
black square?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's still so much more big black square,
There
though.
is so much more big black square. You got it. I am so
Oh,
proud
jeez.
of this maze.
Ugh.
Alright, well, now you are back in the lava pool room, where you started your, volcano adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you, in fact, cooking fungus over lava?
We can try it.
Yeah.
Like
Were there, there were, trees outside,
big
right?
marshmallow. No, there are not trees outside. There are some, shrubs and krumholtz and stuff.
Okay. I was just
You can
if we
find a
could actually
stick.
get stuff for a slightly
Yes.
more controlled fire
Oh.
situation.
Yeah, I was
Maybe.
more just thinking about a stick that I could
Yeah. Like a big
Put it
marshmallow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I had a sword, but I don't.
You could stick it on your machahuitl.
Was
Yeah,
that
but
part
it's-
made of wood?
It's flame. It's kind
That's
of
true.
flammable.
It's wood and
Yeah.
obsidian, so it is
Yeah,
both
yeah.
of the lava and very flammable.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could go out and try to find us some twigs.
Roll for twigs. No, you can just find some twigs.
Yeah. I think
Again,
I kind
you're
of
not
just
gonna
like
find,
push
like-
it.
Yeah, you're not going to find an appreciable amount of wood, but you can find some twigs and sticks and whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe let Arena know that, like, hey, we're just in here.
Yeah.
If you want to come in where it's warmer.
I'm definitely not gonna try and toast it over the lava like a marshmallow. I'm just gonna kind of like push it near the lava and then like reach out with my warhammer and kind of like scoop it back towards me.
Like doing a baked potato in the coals.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And then I'll eat a very small amount of it and see what happens.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me reread this. It's funny, the entries in the monster manual don't say anything about whether or not the monsters are edible.
Yeah, we should
I mean, I
rewrite the
guess
whole
if it
monster
doesn't have
manual.
any, like...
I mean, we have the Ratsipes channel in our Discord. I feel like we could just, like, write little, like, supplements for all of the monster manual entries. Or, like, here's some recipes that you can make with phantom fungus or whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that comment earlier. Like, you know all those recipe blogs that, like, tell you everyone's life story?
my
like, we just do
God.
that. But it's, like, our adventures. And then, like, okay,
You know, I
here's
was
how
in a
you
lava
cook this,
tube.
like, yeah, like, shell fungus.
I love that idea!
This is my great grandmother's lava tube fungus recipe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Always reminds me of our summers in Arda.
Oh my god. I love that. This
I
doesn't
mean,
do
I feel
rat
like
recipe
I feel like
where
that
you
might
do
happen
rat
with dwarves.
squirrel.
probably. Yeah, there's a chance that Cedric could have known what this was if he didn't roll so terribly.
A natural one.
Yeah. I mean, there's no indication that this should be inedible. So, I mean, it maybe doesn't taste the greatest, but it's not gonna kill you. So maybe it's like, we've
Great.
talked about eating rock tripe on this channel before.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like eating rock tripe.
Right. This is survival food at its
Yeah.
finest. Cool. Well, if I don't
Calories
feel
in.
like, if I don't feel sick after like an hour, I will eat the rest of it.
Okay, cool. It's very
Aw.
chewy.
It's fine.
I
I like chewing.
I am taking notes for this episode on our
Oh, good.
channel.
Our shared notes app.
Good.
notes?
Yeah, they're
I can't wait.
they're good.
Oh,
Very excited.
excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
magic.
Very good. Very good. Nom nom.
I love you so much.
Oh boy.
They're written in 2007 meme speech.
Are they really?
I'm surprised it doesn't say I can't have fungus marshmallow.
Solid, net, and chewy.
Up, it's fixed. Now it does.
Perfect. Incredible.
I wrote solid meh and chewy.
I love
Solid
that.
and chewy. Yep. Alrighty. So yeah, you have your marshmallow, your fungus marshmallow, and whatever else you might want to have for dinner. Anybody doing anything else of note?
Yeah, I think I'm going through a little bit of what I've sort of foraged recently, but then also just straight up going for one of the magic acorns.
Yep.
Just call it a day.
So we should probably discuss the fact that Kay apparently has a magic umbrella now. When did
Oh
that
yeah, I
happen?
built it.
You built it? Wait.
Yeah,
no,
I built it.
We know you built it. You told us that like months ago.
Yeah.
Like you
you
built it out of
invented-
like stuff you found in the city. When was it magic?
Yeah. It was not magic when you built it though, right?
Oh, but it's magic now. I built that too.
You can do that?
Yeah. I read. Fletcher left me a book. She like holds up the book, and it has like a bunch of like stuff in here, and like it looks all magic-y, but it's kind of just like engineering. It's like engineering with like weird bits involved, and sometimes you have to talk to it, which is not usually part of making umbrellas. But you know, you can add some weird stuff like some scrap metal and some strongly worded verbiage. And then, you know, I like made this little like little thing over here, and if I like smack it really hard, and then open the umbrella with like the right timing, then it pops open and makes a shield.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's really
right?
cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait until it shoots fireballs.
It's gonna shoot fireballs?
Is it gonna shoot
Well,
fireballs?
hopefully. I mean, it might not shoot good ones at first, but we're working on that.
Okay.
I haven't quite figured it out yet because I was like kind of thinking like a flamethrower thing, but then like it's very easy for the umbrella itself to catch on fire, and like the flamethrower would just be like straight flames and like not very efficient and also dangerous, but like so you'd have to like figure out a way to get the fireballs like concentrated into ball shape and like shoot, and I haven't quite figured that out yet. But this shield was like kind of she like opens up her book. She's like it's on page like 30. See? And so that one looked easy, so that's what I started with.
That looks easy to you? I don't understand like 60% of this diagram.
Oh, well, and she goes into a long explanation. And she's like, then you just take some of this dust, right? And that makes it go the whoosh and makes the shimmer. And then but you have to like store it in like little canister, right? And then like I would have to like, that's probably like the smashing the thing is you like, activate the powder. So whoosh.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. I mean,
yeah, but it makes like a shimmer shield.
Oh yeah, no, I approve. I mean, I don't know if you know this about Moradin, but he's like pro work, especially if it's hard work. Yeah, so like I say that in a supportive way.
I can do like a bunch of things. Some of them take a little bit longer though. Like I can make your armor like a little bit better for a short period of time, but it like takes a whole minute. So like maybe if we like see something in the distance, we could take some time and then like walk up to the thing with that. But like I could help.
Don't forget you have some points that you can like speed up the infusion time for some of those things.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the rules.
Also, if I like sleep really good and remember, I can like speed up some of that. But
sure, yeah.
I'm working on it. It's a little slow. I mean, I just learned how to make this like yesterday. But there's another one where I can like take some regular pebbles and then like beef them up a little bit, and then I could either throw them or you could use your sling, and then they're like damage pebbles.
Oh, okay. You make better rocks than regular rocks.
Yes.
Magic stone.
Yeah, they like hit a little bit harder. You basically like it's pretty complicated, but you like make them denser essentially. So like it's the same like rock, but they're denser. So then when you like shoot them or throw them, then it like hits with like high pressure in that area, which causes more damage.
Do they get smaller when you make them more dense, or?
I haven't tried that one yet. We could play with it and see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of full of mushroom right now, and I don't really feel like moving. I think I'm just gonna kind of sit. My plan is sit here for the next hour and then go to sleep. So, yeah, if you want to do magic rocks, I will watch you do magic rocks.
Wow.
I think I can even reach one without standing up. There's one right over.
Let's see.
How long do they last?
They last 30 minutes or until they're discharged.
So
but I could also like do them in battle.
Yeah.
It didn't take that long.
Yeah.
Takes what, like an action?
I can do that one too.
Yeah, I think all three of you can. It's just that Kay's is arcane and engineering in nature, and you two do it in a divine way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my other druid. That's one of her cantrips.
Yeah.
Because she has no ranged options whatsoever. So she got a sling and magic stone, and she's used it effectively one time. Yeah, I don't think Naughty has anything else that she's really like dying to get done with this evening.
Okay.
She's just got some plans for her morning meditation, I think. I've literally been sitting here like going through my stack of cards and going, this one's going tomorrow and this one's going tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if nobody else has anything else, then we can do night. Unless Kay is going to show off Magic Stone.
I mean, I can make up some magic stones and give them to Cedric. It says until discharged, right? So,
yeah.
if I make them now, it would they'd be ready to go.
It says 30 minutes or until discharged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's...
Oh, okay. Oh, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So a maximum of 30 minutes unless you discharge it
I
sooner.
see. Okay.
Well, I'm definitely going to discharge them all against, like, the wall of the cave.
Okay.
Just because that'll be fun practice.
So you get, like, 3, like, big pops as it hits the rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they get smaller? Do they, like, you take a big rock and it gets smaller and more dense? Or does it just get heavier?
I don't know. I'm assuming it gets coated with something. Maybe there's like a little segment in my umbrella that I like smush them in. And it goes
Compression chamber.
like, yeah, like
Kay can make diamonds.
they come out a slightly different color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it just gets coated with this like dense stuff.
Nice. That is impressive. Especially considering you've been doing it like as we've been traveling. It's not like you have like a workshop.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, we have a lot of downtime.
It's true.
Yeah, she's been over
Noted.
there fiddling with her umbrella in the evenings.
Yeah, I've just been fiddling with it. I mean, you guys that haven't seen all the times that I went wrong, it like barfed up like dense powder in my face the other day. Remember when I was like sneezing a lot and I said it was pollen? It was not pollen.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, there's not a lot of pollen out here, but you
Yeah,
know,
right.
Yeah,
but
the
like
tundra, known for
The tundra,
pollen.
yeah.
Pollen, yeah, right?
Mhm.
I just like didn't want to like I don't know. What if
Well-
what if I was bad at it? What if I couldn't get it to work? I wouldn't want you guys to judge me.
We already judge you all the time, Kay.
Yeah, so I didn't want you to
He
judge me
already
more.
judges you all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. So,
I just
yeah. Well, just don't blast a fireball in your own face.
I'm not there yet. Fireball, she like flips to the like middle near end of the book. She's like, it's all the way up there, and like there's a lot of stuff that I still don't understand. And plus, even if I did understand it, like I understood this stuff, and it took me like a really long time to like actually implement it because apparently reading about it is not the same thing as actually practicing it, which is crazy to me, but it's true. And so, just been working on it.
All right. Well, I approve.
But I thought it could come in handy. Like, I didn't really think about it. I was just like, when Fletcher was around, I was just kind of like tinkering around with it because I thought it might have been fun. But like, now that he's like actually not here and like all you can do is smash one little like radius in front of you at a time, which was obviously very effective against our last enemy. And like, I've got magic finger spark gloves now. But again, I don't have a lot of options. So I'm just saying that if I could like have an umbrella that shoots fireballs or makes protective force fields, that seems kind of useful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's really great.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, we keep encountering horrifying fungus monsters. So, I mean, it's.
Well, and
or
just anything
whatever.
that keeps her protected, that's really
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
I'm squishy.
Yes, but she's very
I'm
effective
squishier
from
than
far
that
away where we
fungus.
can't get to her easily if she gets hurt.
Yeah.
Ish. But yeah, like look at all how well like all my little inventions work. Like, I used the like centipede barf goop and lit it on fire so you could see it, and my little shield worked, and like it hit me, but I didn't get hurt. Like
Yeah. That was cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
right? What did
Yeah.
you do? You whiffed like 4 times.
Well,
Nautia
it
had
was-
to clean up with her staff.
It was invisible. I just want to point that out.
I thought we were gonna
It
have a
was
nice
just
moment, but
really difficult to hit.
Just saying.
oh man.
Yeah. You're doing great, Kay. Keep it up. Yep. You won't need me anymore.
I didn't say that.
It's a
Like, you're supposed to still be in
team,
front
though.
and get hit.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Aw.
Cool. Well, I
I say
did
it
that
with
pretty
love.
good.
Yeah, you did that super good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good thing you
Had
can
to-
heal yourself. That's
Yep. I
very
had to
convenient.
regrow part of my shoulder a minute ago, so did that all right.
Well, as Morden says, he gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors.
That is true. He does say that. Yeah. Yeah.
I read the pamphlet.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm kind of surprised, honestly.
No.
Well,
Sweet. There
let
it
me
is.
know if
Good
you have
night.
any more questions.
Good night.
Just like rolls over. And goes
Oh
to
my
sleep.
goodness.
Just rolls over, goes to sleep.
All right. Kay's going to
Hey,
sleep.
hey, Cheryl, I got a
yes,
question.
friend. Yes.
For Summon Nature's Ally, does it have to be something I've encountered before? If it's summoning an animal?
I don't think
doesn't
so.
explicitly
It just
say
has
it.
to be an animal you know about, I would assume.
Okay, so I would probably know about dire bats.
Yes.
That feels like something that might have been hanging out in the jungle anyway.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
I found a
no.
workaround to the blind sight thing.
Oh, good.
I can't wild shape into something with blind sight, but I can summon something with blind sight.
Solid.
Nice.
Making plans here.
Fights
We're about to
with
learn a whole lot about bats here.
creatures
Yep,
that
we're
can
about to learn a whole bunch about
fly.
bats.
And I really need to harangue one of the bat researchers in my department to come on
Yeah.
the show, I guess.
I am changing the things I'm prepping for tomorrow.
Excellent.
Nautia will be up bright and early and meditating real hard.
All right.
Aw, dang.
Kay's going to sleep. Is everybody else going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do watches.
Okay.
Watches. I'll take middle.
Okay.
I guess I'll
Kay's
take first.
asleep, so someone will have to wake her
Okay.
up later if they.
I'll wake her
if
up
they
for the
want
last
her to
watch.
Okay. So it's Cedric,
Oh,
Nautia, Kay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You know the drill. When you're on watch, you do the looky aroundy thing.
I love the looky aroundy thing.
That is a 10.
10, perfectly
Yeah.
average.
Yeah.
You are.
Well, that's with a +8 modifier, so
Oh.
lowest
I'm
it
really
could have
glad-
rolled without.
Without
Yeah.
it being a problem.
You're very full of. You ate a pound of fungus. I suppose that
Yes,
was
I
the
did.
wet weight, but like you ate a lot of food. So I imagine you're feeling semi-food coma-y.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing bad happens. You just aren't paying great attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I rolled a natural 1 on my perception
Oh.
check.
Sweet.
Nadia's clearly having a day.
Would you roll your d20 again for me?
That one's an 18.
Okay, cool. So you doze off, but you do like snort yourself awake and remember to wake up Kay for the last watch.
Oh, good. Go wake up, Kay. Kay, hey, Kay, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. She like oozes over into the. She's like.
Yeah,
that
It's like, the
feeling.
fire is so warm and comfy.
make yourself some tea.
I mean, the
Yeah.
fire is lava, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the fire is lava.
Never cools off.
Nope.
23.
Awesome. Nothing bad happens either. As yeah, like you're here at the opening, so you can see like yeah, it is morning now. You didn't lose track of time in here yet. Yeah, I imagine it would be really cozy to sleep in there if it's like dry and there's the pool of like not, super active lava, but like, yeah, that would probably be really nice. But yeah,
Right?
you
The
slept,
floors are heated.
the
It's
floors are
great.
heated. You slept through the night, nothing bad happened. You can heal 1 hit point per character level, yada yada yada.
I didn't get hurt thanks to my shield.
Hey,
Hey, that
Hey.
puts me back a bit full.
woohoo!
Woohoo.
First time in a couple of days.
Nadia's meditating really hard on spells.
Man.
I'm doing the same. Realized I never finished getting spells ready when I leveled up.
Oh, good.
Remember when I was like, I don't have that many level 2 spells that
Like-
I really care about, so like it's fine that I only have 1 because I sacrificed a slot.
Oh, yeah.
I got 2 I really want right now.
Oops.
I'm a little cranky about it.
At least you're not dead.
I was gonna say, as cranky
Yeah.
as you would be if you were dead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Fair.
Well.
Ooh. Alright. Which one am I replacing? Oh, that's easy.
What would you like to do now?
I think we're gonna continue exploring the
Cool.
The
lava
tunnel.
tubes, right?
Yeah, you show me where
Yeah.
you're going.
We should go up. We should finish this floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why do you have a pink dot?
I don't know, because I like pink and I gave myself a pink dot.
Cool. That is
It's my umbrella.
acceptable answer. Oh,
It's her umbrella.
It's an accessory.
hey, you know.
Alright.
Okay, he's wandering into the darkness before I reveal stuff. Risky, risky.
It's a dangerous game.
Risky,
I knew
risky. Man, you got 60 feet of dark vision. I'd use it if I were you.
Yeah.
See things before you go there.
Yeah.
Because we all have dark vision, right?
Yes, you do. I would strongly recommend using it.
Okay.
This is a map that I'm very proud of, but it's also perhaps the most like traditionally dungeon crawly thing that we've done on this show.
Mm-hmm.
So like I would use
I don't know.
your
The
60
first
feet.
temple we went into was
That
very
one was-
dungeony.
yeah.
Like with like the traps
Right.
and the.
That was
you know,
the training wheels for the people who hadn't done dungeon crawls before. But this one is dungeon crawly in that like it is big and long and there are chances for multiple combat encounters and stuff like that. So yeah, this one is a little more gritty.
Definitely.
And what does it even matter? The last monster we couldn't see.
Definitely listening.
Mm-hmm,
Definitely scouting.
Yeah, you can give me
Around
perception
corners.
checks or search checks or whatever for
Yeah.
what you're
Do another
doing.
perception check.
Ugh.
19?
19. Yeah, you don't hear or see anything at the moment that gives
Well,
you
I got an 11. So
concern.
what do I?
Cedric also feels very confident. And then I'm going to reveal this part first just so we can have
I got a
conversation
22.
about it. Yeah, you don't hear or see anything concerning either. But as you get up here, this big letter B with the red
Is it
slash
another
through
window?
it is another window. So at B, it is another window. And let me reread my notes here so I know what I'm doing.
Why does E not have a slash through it, but B does?
Because of directionality. So this one is not a window in the same way. Like E was more like it was just like a tube, like a window, right? This one is actually a lava fall. So,
Oh.
so where you're standing right now is kind of behind the lava fall. So there's this like, it's not a lava fall as in like in Minecraft where like, oh, there's lava falling. Like it is solid now. It is rock. but it is
okay.
this, like, imagine like a waterfall shape, but solid. So you're kind of standing like behind it, but if you came around to like this side, so like to the left of the slash, you would be able to look up the lava fall, this like cascade. Yeah.
Okay. And it is solid, as in, like, it is cold to the touch.
Yes.
Like, it is... Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes, but this is another kind of formation that you could find in lava tubes, would be a, like, quote-unquote frozen lava fall. Yeah.
If I walk around to the other side of the...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The over here is the wall, this side is the hole.
Oh, gotcha,
I read my notes
okay,
wrong.
so, like,
I'm so sorry.
like, walking up the, like...
Wall goes to the left.
Like, along,
hole is
gotcha.
to the right. And there is no hole in the floor. There's kind of like a puddle here, but if you look up, that's to the right of the slash is where you can see the hole in the ceiling. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Huh.
Yeah.
Does it look like we could climb it if we wanted to?
You could certainly try.
Does it look stable?
I can fly up there.
I mean,
first
it's
and
solid.
take a
It's
look
not like
at
it's
it.
like crumbly, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's thick and solid and...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
I
No,
can
yeah.
I can fly up to it and poke it with a stick first.
Yeah,
if
do
you
that.
want.
Where'd you run that stick? We're on the tundra.
She has a staff.
I have had a
Oh.
staff with me since day one.
Yep.
Oh, right.
It is a Mephit-sized quarterstaff, so it's a rather
is
small
a
stick.
Mephit
But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
It is powerful though, as
is
it
powerful.
quacks that fungus monster.
yeah,
Sure.
that was just a plain old quarterstaff. That wasn't even shillelied.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna fly up. Is that
Yeah, so I'll fly up and sort of poke at
okay?
it.
So if you fly up a little ways, let me-
Actually, if it's like radiating heat, I will maybe not poke at it.
it's not. It's not radiating heat. So if you fly up a little ways, you will come to, like, the hole continues up past this point, but there is another floor here. Here, green is walls.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I told you this was Machiavellian. So green is walls here. But you can continue flying up if you so desire.
wait. I don't think we're.
Oh, I'm
Seeing-
so
No, we're-
sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
not seeing green yet.
I didn't move the fucking ribbon. Okay, there you go. Green is walls. There's your
Oh,
little
okay.
token right there. You're
right.
so teeny.
I think I'm gonna sort of keep just yammering at them a little bit as I like. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go a little bit in this way and look,
Okay.
and then
All right. It opens up there.
yeah, we got another level up here. I guess I can't tell that it's not the same level as before. I just wanna go a
yeah,
little
you
bit
wouldn't
sort of
know
each
that.
direction.
Like the walls aren't actually different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't actually know that it's a different
There's no
level.
signage.
You might be able to
4-3.
guess that it's a different level because you didn't go up nearly as far. Remember last time you went up
Yeah.
like pretty far?
Okay.
This one you went,
Yeah.
it's maybe 10, 15 feet to this
Okay.
floor.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem as far as last time. I'm gonna go quiet for a minute and listen real hard and give
Okay.
it another perception check.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, you don't hear or see anything.
No, are you okay?
Oh
You
my
went quiet there
God.
for a minute.
Yeah. I was just listening for anything. I don't hear anything.
Incredible.
So yeah, I'll come back down
Okay.
the lava fall and sort of poke at it with a stick to see if it like crumbles as I poke at it.
It doesn't crumble, no.
All right. Yeah, if I don't see anything that looks like this would be a problem for them to climb up, then
Well, the last time we encountered a multi-level thing, we decided we were going to keep exploring the level we were on.
Yeah, we should finish the level. We should finish up what's here first,
okay.
I think.
Yeah,
And then
in
we
general,
can make like a...
do we want to... We don't really have a good goal here in the volcano, which I know we've discussed before, but
I mean, we're
Exploring, finding stuff, sending it back to the debt collectors.
yeah.
Conquer the world,
They
win.
want bats.
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 yeah,
But-
we're here for the bats.
You're here for
But
bats.
I think more specifically, do we want to go up or down? If that's an option. So far, we've found 2 options for going up, but no options for going down.
Do I know anything about bats that would give me any insight as to whether they prefer up or down?
Roll a nature check.
Yeah. What's that, +4? 19!
This is testing the limits of Cheryl's nature knowledge here, but, like, it's a little species specific, as are a lot of behavioral questions.
That was what Cindy was thinking as well.
Yeah, so it's a little species specific, but also, like, up is relative, right? So, like, obviously, like, a bat might want to be at the top of a cave, as in, like, along the ceiling, but, like, you know, the top of which cave is a little like, you know, do they know? Do they care? Like, you know, is it a territory thing? So, yeah. And you've already rolled to try to know things about fire bats, and you didn't know anything specific about them. So
yeah.
Well, we can just ponder that question now that I've posed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We should finish up exploring this hallway, though.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So you're going up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Going up past the lava fall at B. Put that in the brochure.
The lava fall at B.
I made things that were easy and quick for me to take notes on. Because making this did take a while, but I'm very proud of it. Alrighty, you got the squiggly
You should be.
hallway.
It's epic.
No, it's super epic. You're gonna be so mad when you see how big it is.
I'm already mad.
You're already mad. Okay, good.
I was thinking about how, like, in Pokemon, I hated exploring, like, so much.
Oops.
And I would leave. I used max repels, like, in the Safari Zone. That's how much I hated, like, dungeon.
You use what?
The max repels.
I don't know.
So they like, oh, you never played like the original Pokemon.
Yep.
But so like the original Pokemon, like they would show up randomly. It was like a random number generator if they hit you. But the Safari Zone specifically was like this whole area that you could explore that there were only like really rare Pokemon in there, and that's like where you'd catch them. And I would just like max repel so I could just like run and get the thing that I needed at the end and come back and not catch any of the rare Pokemon.
Yeah, so Kay, if you're leading the charge here, as you get to where you are now, you can actually see outside light again.
Oh.
As I show you, whoopsie. Hello? There we go. The edge of the map, which is a doorway. To the out.
Actual doorway, or like
like another opening to the out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see the out. Oh, come on. It doesn't like selecting the edge of the map for some reason. Hello? Okay, there it goes. I don't know why it wasn't clearing that, but whatever.
Well, I definitely want to poke my head out of the mountain.
Okay.
Look around.
You poke your head out of the mountain and look around. Give me a survival check.
I'm marking up our map.
Good. That is a 6.
6. You have no thoughts. It's outside.
It is outside?
It is outside.
Okay.
Yes, please make whatever map notes would be helpful to you.
I get lost all the time. I need all the help I can get.
Valid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least at least you guys have the map in front of you, so it's not like you have to be like drawing something to keep track of where your characters have been.
Also, I'm a dwarf, so I kind of just know where I am all the time. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. Are you doing anything at this egress, or are you continuing onward?
You just keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Cool.
We're not trying to explore the tundra or this mountain range.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you continue. So yeah, that's a very wide opening there. And you continue down this way. Are you guys still doing like search and perception checks to keep eyes out for
Yeah,
things and
yeah.
stuff? Okay.
Definitely moving cautiously.
Okay. So you can give me those again. This blue is not it's not a lava pool like the last one was. This one is just like a big, like rocky formation. So it's
okay.
solid, it's cold, it's not glowing or anything.
That is a 24 perception for me.
Okay.
21
I
for
got
me.
a 1.
Nice. Kay is very concerned with exploring, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Cedric and Nautia, as you guys come sort of like down into this loopy-doo near this rocky like structure, it's kind of like a pillar, between the floor and the ceiling here. You both notice shinies.
I thought there was going to
On
be
the
more
pillar?
that came after that word.
Shinies. You can see shinies.
Shinies on the pillars?
You can see
Shinies,
sparkly, shiny something or other. Yeah.
It's just mica. It's not that exciting. Yeah, let's check it. I want to check it out.
Okay.
What is it? What is it?
Go on over and give me a search check, or you can use search check with stone cunning.
Yay!
Yay! We're in
Yay.
his element.
I think that just gives me a +2, so that is an 18.
Awesome. Yeah. So Cedric, you notice that the shinies on here, you can see pieces of, or accessible bits of obsidian and snowflake obsidian, and which is basically just obsidian with like a cool pattern in it. And also another shiny stone that it's got like a very how do I say this? Like a lot of like semi-precious stones or whatever that you might find have sort of like irregular coloration to them, but this is a very like smooth color, right? Like it's all the same, and it's kind of like gunmetal silver, so kind of like a dark silver, as it were. But there's also this in here.
Is it something it's not something I recognize?
It might be. Do you, Peter, have any thoughts, or would Cedric like to try to do something to figure it out?
I don't have any thoughts.
Okay.
It's a precious stone that appears to be a gunmetal color, or is it a metal?
It's like a hematite?
Not hematite, but close. Yeah.
Malachite?
No, that's green.
Ow.
You okay
Sorry.
there?
Yeah, my cat is being a jerk.
Oh, okay.
As they are.
Magnetite is the other thing that I
There
think.
you go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Magnetite. Ooh.
So, again, this entire campaign seems to be a subconscious note from my brain that I really like semi-precious and precious stones. And so here we are in a volcano. So I looked up all of the semi-precious and precious stones that you could find in, volcanic rock. And, like, boy, wouldn't you know it, but there are a whole bunch that you can find in volcanic rock, because this is literally, like, the guts of the earth being spewed out. And so you have all different kinds of rock and minerals mixing together, so you can find all kinds of cool shinies in volcanic rock. So that's a foreshadowing. But you found some shinies here. You found obsidian, snowflake obsidian, and magnetite, and I can send you how much and what they're worth later.
Okay, wonderful.
You found some shiny rocks.
I have a piece of snowflake obsidian.
Do you? I love it. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Snowflake
I
obsidian.
can get it if
snowflake...
anyone wants to see it.
Do it, yeah. Snowflake obsidian and snowflake jasper are so pretty. I love rocks. I really do.
Tell us how you really feel, Sheryl.
I do. I should have brought my box up. I have so many like semi-precious stone like pieces for making jewelry. Like, I should have brought that up.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I have some of this.
Exactly.
I ended up with oh, that's a big piece.
Oh,
Oh, that's
beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you do the wire wrapping?
Yeah.
I did not. One of my clients gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I get tips in all sorts of manners.
Heck yeah. Love it.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if this is a thing that exists everywhere, but in Western North Carolina, there's a big, like one of the tourist attractions is like gem mining, where you like buy a bucket of like, you know, potting soil that they've put a bunch of like uncut semi-precious stones in, and you like pan for them. Because
I remember doing that as a kid, like in North Carolina, up your way. In fact, it may have been one of the summers we were up there for the Gathering of the Clans in Boone. But the I distinctly remember like looking up the stones and going, "These are not from here."
Yeah.
But there are places out west. Was that what you were gonna say? Where you can like pay, you can like bring a bucket and pay a certain amount to just like spend the day like rock hunting. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's I think there's a national monument where you can like, if you find diamonds, you can keep them.
Oh,
like,
that's interesting. I know that like the rules for like collecting fossils and other things on like federal lands and state lands and stuff is like complicated, but these a lot of these places out west is like just some private person owns this land and they're like, you know, you're allowed like a 5-gallon bucket and whatever, and you know.
Western North Carolina does actually have there are a few semi-precious stones, and I can't remember what they are, but
I'm trying to remember, because there were definitely some that were up.
I think
that
emeralds.
were up there.
I think it's like one of the places where you can like actually mine for emeralds, but I can't remember.
I feel like I look it up every time I'm up there, because I end up just like looking at all the various structures and going, "What's the geology here?"
Right. I did it. I had to look up my state gemstone just for funsies. Our state mineral is fluorite, which comes in a whole bunch of colors, so that's cool.
North Carolina's is the emerald.
All right.
What's Connecticut's? Go.
Well, now I gotta spell Connecticut. Connecticut state gemstone is almandine.
Ooh, pretty. That's almandine garnet. Yeah.
It's
very pretty.
One of the finest sources in the world of the almandine garnet.
My friend, in her backyard, we could find garnets. They were just like embedded in like random rocks in her backyard.
Did they call them, this is saying they were called carbuncles because they looked like little red hot coals in rocks. Like before they're all like polished up and cut and whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what they like. Yeah, I mean, all the ones in her like rock were like tiny, but
that's cool. The garnet is my birthstone.
Yeah, what's the blue carbuncle, right? Sherlock Holmes.
Is it the blue carbuncle?
The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle.
Now we're very off track.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I read any Sherlock Holmes stories.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you found some shiny rocks on this this outcropping pillar thing.
What was the other one? Snowflake obsidian.
We found obsidian, snowflake obsidian, and magnetite.
Which I assume would be something that
Is it magnetic?
Is it magnetic?
I believe that's the reason for the name, right?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking.
It's a mineral whose primary component is an iron oxide that contains equal amounts of iron 2 and iron 3. The empirical formula is Fe3O4. In the past, it was called ferrous or ferric oxide and tri-iron tetroxide. That's exciting. Why didn't that tell me whether or not it was
is magnetite.
Oh yeah. So magnetite is a lodestone, which if you remember, someone asked you for lodestones if you could find them.
Yes.
Magnetite is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so a lodestone is like an archaic term for like a magnetic stone that could help you find, north and south stuff.
Yeah.
So it's useful for navigational purposes and other stuff.
So we're taking it all.
Yes, you certainly can. And I'm not even going to
And
make you
then
roll
Sheryl.
for it because you have a dwarf with a hammer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a bag that is not overloaded.
And a bag
Yeah.
that is not overloaded.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's good. Let's look for more of that stuff.
Solid.
Yeah.
Are you continuing around?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a weird, like, loopy-doo, and then you can kind of go back up to the left over here.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then over here, there is another opening to the outside world. Right here.
Okay.
So again, kind of like where you started, there's two openings that are kind of like close-ish together.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Nancy's architectural drawing doors.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. They're helpful.
Yeah, no, they
you
are.
can.
They are. Especially in that bright pink.
Yep. It reminds
right?
me of when I did 2D architectural drawing in high school.
Nancy, you can also draw text if you want.
Yes, you
Just
can also.
letting you know.
Yep.
That is an
I
option.
was trying to do the text, but then it like was being weird and difficult. So
Oh, well, there you go.
It's easier to
That's
see anyway.
Probably dyslexia.
yeah, probably.
Alrighty, there you go. So you continue back kind of in a squiggle, which, you know, goes back down, sort of circular E. Let's see. So much revealing. It's a big, big place. Are you
Yeah.
guys doing anything else while you run around here, or are you just...
Perception checks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Give
just
me another
still
one.
trying
listening.
not to get ambushed.
Perception.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, look! There's another letter.
There's another
Nautia.
18.
There's a hole.
There's a
another
hole in
hole.
the ceiling.
I got a natural 20.
Liza, wow, you are
100%
very sure there is nothing dangerous in this part of the tunnel.
Yay.
Awesome. I had 2 wasted 20s this time.
And you and you notice the hole in the ceiling right away. So let me finish revealing this sort of like chamber thing where F is. Okay, cool. Yep, that's another up.
Oh, interesting.
It's another up.
All right. And I will wander up there.
Okay. So if you wander up there you are. I have to find your little token. It's so little.
So little.
So little.
On such a big map.
On such a huge map. Why did I do this? Okay.
Okay,
Here
so
we
this is...
go.
We're gonna be in this dungeon for like 4
Forever.
months.
Yep. Of in-game play or out of game play?
Yes.
Yes. Here you are at F.
Alright.
And there is more up above you. So this is another window.
Oh, it keeps going up.
That goes up farther. Yeah, just like how the lava fall went up farther.
Oh, F is over there, but F is also on the green floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we don't know that.
We don't know
Okay,
that.
so I'm gonna call down and say this keeps going up, so I'm gonna try up a little more.
Okay, be careful.
Okay, you're going up some more?
Yeah.
Cool. Love this. There you are. You're so teeny.
So B looked climbable, right?
Yes. Yes. It looked climbable. Reveal areas. There you are. Can you see yourself now?
Oh, this is a different level.
It is a different level. I told you. It's crazy.
This is the white walled level.
This is the white walled level. And that is the end of this window.
All right. Then yeah, I'll all right, I'm gonna wander a little bit away from it and look.
Whoops. Oopsie daisy. That's a reveal. There we go.
All right. And then wander sort of the other way. Maybe not fully into the black.
Okay.
Hold on.
Learning. Hold on.
Learning. Do these seem narrower than the other ones?
This particular section seems like it might be, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be like, yeah, that's weird. That's kind of narrow. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a second so I can listen.
Okay. Perception.
17.
17. You don't hear anything, see anything. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wander back down to my friends. Oop, what just
Okay.
happened?
Oh, you moved your, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
it
move your
like
token, I'll
weirdly
move your-
zoomed
oh.
while I was moving the token.
There we go. Now we're back on the right floor.
All right.
Yeah, you can see your friends. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Ta-da.
Da. Is there anywhere?
Hmm?
I'm just looking at this as like, wait, was there anywhere that it looked like it went out to that side? No. All right.
I can't wait to see what the notes look like after all of this. I hope they look as
Alright.
wild as my notes for all of this do.
What's happening?
I missed what happened. Sorry.
So F is a window that Nautia was able to
Goes-
access 2 more floors from.
Right.
Okay. Do we want to keep looking at this floor?
Yeah, I feel like we should.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah. You found us a couple of options, Nadia, but I'm kind of attached
Yeah.
to this floor now.
You're kind of attached
Yeah,
to this.
I'm in favor of knowing what we're dealing with on this floor.
Yeah.
Well, you like
Especially
to
since
clear
this is
one
the floor we
floor
got
of the
attacked
building?
on. Yeah. Like, let's figure out what else happening down here first,
No,
and
that's
then
smart.
wander.
I like
further.
that as a strategy. That way you don't get lost as easily.
We don't get
Yeah.
lost as easily. We know our exits. Like now we know we got 2 sets of exits. That's very good to know.
Mhm. Yeah, in case we get attacked
Oh,
again.
this is very smart. You're doing a great job. Alrighty. There's a little bumpy do there. Okay, continues down.
We definitely could have gone back to the area where we fought that thing and explored more around there, but we didn't. So hopefully
Could've.
these connect.
It's a big
Well,
map.
and
Who
we can
knows?
And we know the long way around, and that we haven't bumped into anything here
Yeah.
yet.
Right.
It's true. I guess
For
it
the way
is
we
only
are going.
like, not that far distance-wise. We decided
Is
to circle back around.
Is
Cedric's sense of direction good enough that he would recognize that we are heading back to the area where we got attacked yesterday?
give me a survival check.
Let's see. A dwarf can also intuit depth, sensing his approximate depth underground as naturally as a human can sense which ways up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know you're
Yeah.
I mean, you know this because of where you came in too, but like you know you're pretty well under the peak of the mountain. Although that's not necessarily underground as like where is ground level, right? Is it sea level?
Yeah.
Is it higher than that's kind of a funny ability.
Yeah.
I got a 10 on that survival check.
Okay.
So
I mean, you feel like you've been curving in one direction a lot, so you could surmise that you're going kind of in a circle. I don't know that it would be enough for you to be like, oh, this tunnel is going to connect with where we got attacked or whatever, but like you can tell that you're kind of going in a circle. I don't think that's too hard to,
Right.
If you're constantly making right turns or left turns or whatever, like eventually you're going to,
Yeah.
so yeah, I feel like that's safe to say.
all right. We're about to complete an enormous loop.
Hooray for all the completionists in the group.
Oh my god, it's me.
Yep,
It's me.
it's
Yeah.
me.
It's also me.
Hey!
Yeah, it's a good thing you put so much effort into this map because
Because
we
you're
will
gonna
probably
see every
Yeah,
square
we
inch.
see every-
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
It's
And-
the same thing with the Arda map.
Exactly.
Like even if I even if I hated playing with you guys, I'd have to play it so I could complete the map.
That's so heartwarming.
That's what I'm here for.
Thanks, Peter.
All of us.
It's a good thing we're
So
playing.
there's not like
an adventure exploration game.
Yes, I would like to check behind. I would like to check inside every single barrel
Yep.
in case there is a special treat inside of one of the barrels.
Oh yeah, well, because you said back when Cedric died, you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm a hoard, like I'm a potion hoarder when I play video games." Like me too. Like I play
Me too.
resource management and survival game that's kind of like Minecraft but with much more dangerous zombies, and I save everything.
Oh yeah,
I'm such a pack rat.
Oh yeah.
Which is a bad thing because that's one of those games with like encumbrance rules and stuff, but you
Oh,
gotta
boy.
save everything just in case
Yeah.
it's useful.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
in
just
case.
take just every like resistance potion I'm ever gonna
Yeah.
get. I'm just gonna put it in a barrel back in my house
Yep.
and just leave it there. And I'll just power through. I'll just die 1,000 times against the lava boss before I use up one fire resist potion.
So I hoard everything until the final boss and then use everything at once. So that way I'm like basically god and indestructible and just
Nice.
like two-shot the final boss. I'm always like,
Nice.
that was too easy. And then I realized that not everyone has like literally every potion. Do extra damage, have extra defense, be invincible for this amount of time,
Yep.
extra speed. Items that just do straight damage, 100 of them.
All right.
It's a good strategy.
is our
Is your
fungus friend still there?
Oh,
Like, are the remains that we did not take still there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still on the map.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I was just like, did something cleared in the night?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, E is the closest entrance up. Do we want to head there and head up?
Or we can
Well-
go over to the fall that you can actually climb.
Yeah, B is actually climbable, so maybe we should try
Okay.
that.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you're gonna
We.
try to climb up B. I'm so excited for more climbing.
Oh God. Me
Are you
too.
just trying to climb up to the very next accessible floor, or are you going?
Yeah.
a
think
certain-
so.
I feel like the
Yeah.
I feel like the next accessible floor makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some. How are we doing this? You give me a plan.
What's it- Well, Nautia could go up with one end of a rope.
I
and
could do
maybe
that.
Tie it to something.
Is there
Or
something
just hold it. Nadia's
that I
jacked,
could tie
right?
it to? Nadia's
Nadia
okay.
is strong, but she's very
Nadia's
small.
jacked, but she's also teeny. 'Cause her carrying capacity is
Yeah, not one of you.
I didn't mean carry us up, but like she could
I
go
know,
up, like
yeah.
throw a rope down and just kind of like.
I mean, yeah, there's
Hold it.
probably a
Hold the
lava
end of it.
ball or some other something up there that you can wrap it
Yeah.
around or tie it to.
kind of
Yeah,
hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
I don't want the up and down to be like the most challenging part of the lava tubes.
It will be.
Knowing us,
Yeah.
Awesome.
yeah.
Did you put any doors in here? Because
No,
I mean, it could
there
be the
are
doors.
no doors.
Yeah, my max load is 131.
Mm-hmm.
So not the dwarfen armor.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna take a rope up.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. So are you wrapping it around something and holding it? Are you tying it?
I would like to wrap it around something and hold it, I think.
Okay.
I feel like I've
Sounds
historically had very bad times with use rope. Can I tie it and then also hold it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do that.
Who's gonna climb up first then?
I will.
Okay. Give me a climb check.
I volunteer as tribute.
You volunteer as tribute.
The dexterous person, probably a good call.
Well, climb is strength based. Which
Oh,
is
right.
kind of garbage because you can definitely be a dexterous climber too, but whatever.
I feel like this was recently an argument on
Yep.
the D&D subreddit. Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
so many 5th edition DMs are just like athletics or acrobatics, whatever. And like those aren't
Yeah.
always interchangeable, but in some circumstances they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your climb?
I'm assuming. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, should I roll for this?
Yes, please.
Bad. I got a 5.
Kay is having trouble finding footing on the lava fall.
I give her a boost.
You give her a boost. You can try again.
All right,
Cedric's
cool.
helping.
Can I, like, at the bottom of the rope, can I also, like, tie a loop for my foot?
Sure, yeah.
All right. I'll try again. I got a 9.
Oh boy.
Total?
Yeah.
Nope.
My climb is not good because I'm not strong because I'm 17.
Oh, boy.
If I could
Alright.
use dexterity, it would be better.
I don't think it's
Let
because
me-
you're 17, but okay.
let me climb up and we'll pull you up from above.
You
All right.
over there? Somebody's dying on chips. All right, Cedric, go for it.
17.
17. Okay, yeah. So
There we
Cedric
go.
is like, I know rocks, and he finds lots of like. I think the thing about climbing up natural stone is that sometimes it's really misleading to try to figure out where handholds and footholds are because like the way the face of the rock looks, you can't always see like shadows where there would be places to put your hands and feet. But Cedric knows how to read rocks, so yeah, you get up there, no problem.
Cool. Yeah, I like set my pack down on the ground and like grab the rope with Nautia. And we're just like, all right, Kay, put your foot in that loop. We'll drag you up.
I guess I'll like try and like hobble up the side too to like help them out. So they're not like pulling my whole dead carcass up there.
Okay.
Yeah. So how do
What do we roll?
this?
One of you can roll strength with a +2 for from assistance from the other person, and yeah, if you want to climb to try to help, you can do that too. I will
Nadia,
climb, try to
which of
help.
us is stronger? I feel like we would know this.
I got
I've got a
an 18 this
+2.
time.
Kay got an 18 this time. Yeah, so
I watched you guys do it.
Yep.
And I like followed.
Oh, there you go. Or if they're like trying to figure out the right way to do it, and
Yeah.
you just pop up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happens
As per usual.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
And then you
I'm
tell
a
us who sucks.
self-rescuing
Nadia
princess.
back here. She's
I like
a
it.
self-rescuing princess. I like it too. All right, and now you're all at B on the next floor up via the lava fall.
Green level.
The green level. And
right.
I feel like that is a great place for us to end for tonight, is having completed exploring one whole level of the lava tube maze after fighting a temporarily invisible fungus monster and eating said fungus monster, and talking about fungi some. And you can see us here again in 2 Sundays.
Yay.
To play Arda again. But in the meantime, before that, you can... Yeah, I think this is right. Yeah, because the next time we're playing is the
26th.
26th. Yeah, okay. So you'll see us here on the 26th. But on Monday the 20th, if you go over to the RP Geeks Twitch channel at, oh my god, I think it's like 1 p.m. Central. It's like 7 p.m. UK time, so you can find a calculator and do the time conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah, over on the RP Geeks Twitch channel, we've had them on our show a few times playing Wannabe Pirates, but I'm going to be on their channel running World of Wilderveer, which is a system that we've played on here before. So I'm going to be the game master this time. And gonna run them through a fun little adventure as a guest GM. So please come check that
Nice.
out. Yeah. And later that week, I'll be recording what will ideally be the last episode in our one shot with those wannabe pirates. So that'll be coming out soon. And I have other things in the works that we were talking about behind the scenes. So the next few weeks / month or so will be pretty exciting for Nature Check. So please hang out with us on our socials and stuff to keep track of all the things we're doing as we announce new stuff. Anybody else got anything they want to share with the people?
I'm gonna be attempting to stream some video game this time next weekend,
On the 19th.
Sunday evening on the 19th. So show up for that. If you want to watch me be bad at a video game, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
People aren't coming here to watch us be good at video games. They're coming here for our personalities and the science.
It's true. It's true. My
I'm certainly
personality will
not
be
good
there.
at video games. Your personality will be there. Excellent. So come back next Sunday and watch Peter play video games here, and then on the Monday immediately following, watch me run the RP Geeks through an adorable World of Wilderveer adventure, and then the Sunday after that, we'll have more Arda with more lava tubes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, tubes!
Yay.
It's a series of tubes.
Yay,
Tubes.
tubes! It is
Series
a
of
series of
tubes.
tubes. And on
So
that
good.
note, I think we'll call it a night. But thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.